Hello, everyone. Oh, spoiler. Hello, everyone. Whoops. I gotta have the proper backdrop. The completely neutral, totally non-spoilery backdrop of cyberpunk the propaganda. But hello, welcome everyone. It is 3 a.m. Yes, Clickster, that is true. You should probably be asleep. Hey, look, I can be awake at this time because this is my job. This is fine. I have reason to be awake. I got some sleep today. I got a decent amount of sleep today, which is good. If you guys may or may not have noticed, but I was gonna stream yesterday night at like 1 a.m. and I was like, I'm too tired. So I decided I'll take a little bit of a nap and then I'll stream in the morning. So I went to sleep, couldn't sleep for a while, woke up, was gravely ill. So I spent the whole day basically like bedridden and like I was recovering. And then didn't get that much sleep because I woke up kind of early. And then as I was surviving the day as usual, I ended up finally being able to take a nap around like dinner time ish, and I woke up at 10 p.m. So good morning, everybody. It's 3 a.m. now. It's approximately midday. It's good. I feel great, honestly. I feel a lot better now, in case you're curious. But yeah, it was a fun little post crunch sickness. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Anyway, happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. Yeah. Anyway, what's up, Risco, Josh, Vision, Orion as well. Hello. Hope you're getting some good rest. Humeria. Hello. Humeira. Ibali, how's it going? Icefire Ford. Hello. Whiskaras. Hello there. Whiskaras. Anyway, I mean, this is a time that I stream more often now, but I don't usually stream at this time. So we got a lot of new faces. It's cool. Arashi, hello there. Hello, welcome. D Matthews, hello, welcome back. There's Oxily, welcome back. Oh, welcome back, Oxily. Angels is here too. Hello, welcome. Yes, we did have a new animation. That's right. We have the new Star Rail animation, guys. The new Star. Did you guys see the new Star Rail animation? And how many of you guys got to see it? Because not only was it on the Hoyle Fair about 48 hours ago, but also we released it technically last night, I believe. Yeah, we technically released it last night around 10 p.m. So, well, last night as in on the 1st, but still. Anyway, the trailer, no, not just the trailer. We got the full music video up on the main channel now. So, if you guys haven't seen it yet, check out the music video. It's pretty cool. It's good. I liked it. I think it was one of our prettier projects that we've done because we actually got to spend some time on comp for one of the first times. And big news, I don't know if you guys have heard the news yet, but remember that one, I don't know if you guys were here for that specifically, but there was a stream where we watched this amazing independent YouTuber do this beautiful video essay that looked like an anime. His name was Moondoggies, and his comp was gorgeous. So good. Well, I hired him, so he's working. He's on the team now, and he did so good. He actually helped us out on Star Rail. He did an amazing job. Moondoggies is legendary. And he also helped us out in PGR. Actually, PGR that one was a bit of a quicker one, but that one also looked gorgeous as well. Yeah, Bonksy also did a great job. Bonksy, new animator on the team, amazing. Yeah, if you guys, okay, just for some context for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, that's my face. This is, are we gonna react to it? Yeah, well, let's watch it. Let's watch it because some of you guys haven't seen it yet. I mean, you guys should be giving me the views. I mean, come on, go watch it on your own. But yeah, this is a good one. We can watch it. I don't want to watch the whole thing because I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. But this was a lot of fun. what we're technically watching today, for some context on today's stream, you guys might have seen in the title, we do have the word Mavwika stream on there. That's because I am supposed to do a sponsored stream today for Mavwika's fight scene in 5.3. Now, I do need to call on you guys for some help on this, because I was told that the thing I'm supposed to be reacting to is the fight scene. Because again, I can't watch these things ahead of time, because I can't. Otherwise, I wouldn't have seen. I have to see it on stream with you guys. So I have no idea what I'm supposed to react to. All I know is that it's the Mavwika fight scene from 5.3. Now, as far as I can tell, there's several Mavwika fight scenes in 5.3. So I don't know which one is the Mavwika fight scene in 5.3. So if any of you guys happen to know which one the Mavwika fight scene is, that would be great. I don't know if it's like versus Gasoya no Thoth dragon form, or if it's versus X Blanc, because that's a totally different one, also from 5.3. Also from 2 days ago. So there's quite a few things going on here that I just need to make sure. If you guys have any context for me, that would be great. Yeah. Well, technically, we actually reacted to Hoyo Fair last week. Sorry, excuse me. The notification was a little delayed. But I will say, excuse me, there is a couple of Hoyo Fair entries from Star Rail's Hoyo Fair that we haven't seen yet. So I might actually watch a couple of those. Just a select few, not the whole stream. There was one that I've been wanting to watch. I think it's called the raccoon one. No, the trash. Was it the trash one? There was a trash one that people were talking about. I kind of want to watch that one because I heard it was really catchy. You guys know what I'm talking about? The trash can song. Yeah. Coming to that one. Yeah, Asana, there might be some spoilers. That's true. Yeah. I haven't needed to zoom so everyone else to tell you. That's fair. Have you seen her trailer? I think oh no, I actually have not seen Mavwika's trailer. That's true. I saw her cutscenes at the very beginning a while ago. Yeah, trash can song. So this is the trash can song here. Apparently. Don't know. It looks really cute. It's by the Chalk Eaters. Yo, Latho, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Also, you really like the Ghost Rider parts. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I really like the Ghost Rider parts too. Yeah, they're all music videos. That's fine. I'm gonna take a look at that one as well. So we're gonna watch this, and then we're gonna watch this as well, and then we're gonna figure out which Mavwika thing we're supposed to watch. Because we might as well just. Oh my god, that looks gorgeous. Sorry. We might as well just watch all of them. I think like these 12-minute, 13-minute compilations could be good. I can't watch that. That's 50 minutes long. But yeah, or it could be. I mean, it could be the X Blanc one. Honestly, that one seems. Who is Gasoya? Gasoythoth? Who's Gasoythoth? Who's Gasoythoth? Anyway, the X Blanc fight is more of a real fight. The other one's more cool effects. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Casino this huge boy. Yeah, it probably is. Unfortunately, that's what we got to watch today because it's a sponsored reaction. We got to watch it. It's gonna go live on Professor Goo in like a week. So we got to do that. But yeah, the 15-minute video is gonna be like a 2-hour stream. That's what I'm worried about too. So that's why I want to narrow it down as much as I can. So like the X Blanc one feels like it probably is correct, but for some reason the Kasoyoth one has more views. So I'm like, is that the more important one? Oh my god, that looks gorgeous, dude. Oh god. Okay. Anyway, I gotta figure it out. Either way, let's watch this first. So actually, before we do that, no, let's watch this first. I'm just gonna watch it through for anybody who hasn't seen it yet. I'm not gonna talk about it too much, but I could ask to clarify. I could, but I am very, very not sure if they're gonna respond in time. That's the only thing. So I will ask just in case. X Blanc. What was it? What's this called? Why did I say X Blanc? There's no way that's the actual name. X Balank. There we go. Okay. Cool. But if they don't respond in time, that's fine. I will probably just react to both and see what happens. We'll just narrow it down in the edit. But either way, let's see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we have time. We'll watch these three. So I'll watch our own animation. We'll talk about it for a little bit, and then we'll watch this Trash Can song, which I haven't seen yet. I heard it's going to be pretty catchy. And then we also have the Movika stuff. So we'll figure out the Movika stuff in a little bit. Xbox probably the longer animated fight. Yeah, that's true. Gasoy thought this in the main storyline. The other one is in the Movika story quest. Oh, interesting. I wonder which one is more likely to be. It's gotta be the Xbalanque one, surely. Not probably, but well, let's take a look and see if it's good or not first. All right, how many of you guys, show of hands, how many of you guys type 1 in chat if you've seen the video, and type 2 in chat if you haven't seen this video yet? This is our video. We just released it yesterday. And it was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. So wait, hang on. You guys are saying 1 and 2. What did I say? Was 1? Yeah. Was 1 you've seen it? 2 you haven't seen it? I forget now. God, dude, I swear I got sleep. I swear to God I got sleep. What did I say, guys? What did we type? 2 haven't seen it. Okay, cool. 1, you guys have seen it. Awesome, excellent. Taking my memory pills. Hang on. Okay, cool. 1 watched, 2 not watched. Watch on your channel, haven't looked at. I mean, that's fair. Hoyo Fair is pretty long. It's a whole stream. It's had like several hours at like 7 a.m. I mean, who's awake at 7 a.m.? Says the people up at 3 a.m. But that's fine. It's fine. You guys are up at a very normal hour. How many of you guys are actually? Is it actually 3 a.m. for you? 3 a.m. for you guys? There's no way. It's no way. It's just me. It's just me and Clixer. Yeah, Lascaris has got a very normal sleep schedule. It's great. Asuna too. Wonderful. You guys are beautiful people. Really good, healthy sleep schedules. Really fantastic. Love it. You just woke up 4 o'clock. What time is it for you? Noon in Turkey. I'm Asian. Does that mean you're in Asia? Because I'm Asian too. I'm not supposed to be awake. Hey, Ice Fire Fort. That's a 3 a.m. Yep, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. It's boredom's good. Got 5 p.m. That's great. That's a really nice after work special. That's a very normal time. It's funny because last time we streamed the Hoyo Fair, my friends who were in the Hoyo Fair, like Subutai and No Tables, both had entries that were fantastic that we reacted to. They wouldn't have been able to make it if I streamed at a normal time because they're both in Asia. Oh, no, sorry. Subutai's not. Wait, hang on. Subutai, why were you awake? We'll talk about that later. But Wyatt couldn't make it because Wyatt's a very normal person. So that's, it is what it is. But No Table is very much so in Asia. It's a good time to watch a stream right now. It's the perfect time. Yeah, Vision agrees. Yeah. All right, let's get this started. I don't know exactly what we're going to talk about. So you guys are free to ask questions during the video. Obviously, you guys have already seen it, so we're just going to watch it through. But Orion did an amazing job with this whole first sequence. Just a quick shout out. If you guys don't know, Orion is actually cracked at like body mechanics in general. It's incredible. Going downstairs is hard. Yeah, that's literally Orion's entire scene. Orion did the whole intro. And then this stuff is like Bonksy and a couple other animators. Bonksy's a newer animator if you guys haven't seen. Bonksy's got a YouTube channel if you guys haven't seen his stuff. It's fantastic. There's a lot of digital circus stuff. Ramen, by the way, so Ramen did this shot. Look at that. So Ramen had like a whole basically a whole philosophy on singing animation. Singing animation is very specific. It's not like other types of animation. Singing and dancing are both very difficult to do. And we have both of them in this video. So it was an experience for sure. This honestly is our best looking project for sure. Like, look, did this shot? Oh my god. So the fun fact, this shot was me and Ariel going back and forth. So I choreographed this dance because I'm one of the few dancers on the team. So I'm figuring out like how is she gonna dance in a way that feels like it's a dance, but not feeling too specific where it's gonna become too hard to execute, right? So I specifically had to come up with a dance that felt like fun, whimsical, kind of like ballet, but not really like ballet. It's gotten a waltz-esque feel to it, so we got a waltz song to it. Oh, hey, thanks, Poggy people. Poggy, thanks for the tier 1 sub. It's 3 a.m. Why are you awake right now? That's a question that I don't need to answer legally, so we're gonna move on. But appreciate the sub though. This is yeah, kind of like a Disney dance. Yeah. So originally we were struggling because like ballet and waltz are very specific, and like it was something that like we couldn't really, like, nobody else really had specific reference to follow. And if you don't have specific reference to follow and you're not a dancer yourself, it's very, very difficult to actually do dance animation. So because we didn't have a specific choreography already recorded or anything to go off of for reference, I gave the shot to Ariel. Ariel's fantastic. She's really good at footwork. So I gave the shot to Ariel and we worked together on this. I did the layout on it. And specifically what I had to do for this dance choreo was I had to figure out, how do I make it look like waltz without making it have to be waltz? And the biggest thing that allowed this to work was she's going to dance with the mic in her hand. So you don't ever dance with a mic in your hand in an actual like formal professional dance. So because of that, it becomes a lot more loose and flexible, and there's no specific reference that like a professional dancer or any other dancer could like use to compare what it's supposed to look like, which allows it to have a lot more flexibility in like how the poses and stuff like work, which helped a lot. And on top of that, it also gave Robin a little bit more of a whimsy to her, which is nice. So yeah, being a dancer must be a huge help to being an animator. It actually is legitimately very, very, very helpful, very relevant to skill set. Yeah. So you dance and using a video. Oh, wait, hang on. We got an ad break. Hold up. We got an ad break. We got an ad break. Why am I so short? Wait, where did I go? Wait, why am I so short? Wait, do I have to sit up? Hang on. Am I slouching? Hang on. I gotta de-slouch my body. There we go. There we go. I'm normal now. This one feels so polished. It does feel really polished. It's because it actually is decently polished. We had some time to polish it. It was nice. Yeah. Posture check. Bro, my spine is fine. It's fine. Anyway. Yeah. I'm just waiting for the ad break to end. But welcome back, everybody. Let's see. Shrimp posture. Your animation made me cry, by the way. I'm glad. I'm so happy that you were so sad. It's so funny though, because like, yeah, it legitimately is. Yeah, it is very sad. I remember it's legitimately been difficult for me to watch the last scene a couple times where I'm like, oh damn, that's rough. So was it Trace and you were the dancer? No, it wasn't Trace. So specifically, I was the dancer, so I choreographed it. So I had to do this in real life. So hang on. So I had to do these movements to figure out exactly how she was going to spin and like what she was going to do. So like, especially with such a wide shot, you kind of really have to figure out the mechanics really well. And so what I did was I choreographed it in real life. Did it in real life, didn't record myself, but I noted down all the poses and I keyframed the poses in the file for Ariel to follow. So that was actually basically the layout phase where I didn't do block out per se. It was a little bit rougher than that, but I did give the exact poses that and the exact timing that would fit essentially the same vision and same image as the choreography. So yeah, IRL video went. No, I had to that's the thing. I don't yeah. How do you account for a moving camera in real life referencing? So that's the biggest problem, is that like I couldn't replicate the camera work anyway. So it was really difficult to like do that. To be fair, most of the time, if you do want to use video reference, you'll probably just get 2 angles and do an orthographic animation anyway. But like generally speaking, if you can't get like an exact reference, it's not really worth it for choreography all the time. It's usually better to get the ideas down and then you can kind of manipulate them. So that's what I was doing. I specifically wanted to get the basically the sandbox ready for Ariel to sort of like fill out, and it worked out really well. I'm easily emotional when it comes to my favorite games, especially if music is involved. It just ripped through my heart. I'm sorry, angels. I'm so sorry. I hope you're happy with my tears on your hands. I am so happy. No, I am sorry, but also like very happy. But I'm very sorry. Yeah, partially our goal was to make people cry a little bit, maybe. Woo Syndrome. Hey man, how's it going? Did you sing too? I did not sing in this. No, the singer is Diana Garnett. She did an amazing job. An amazing job. You guys can check out the Spotify playlist or the actual YouTube music playlist for the song if you guys want to. It's in the description. So make sure to check that out if you haven't already. Diana did a great job. So did Autodidactic Studios. They did an amazing job with the composition. It worked out really, really well. Yeah. I watched it on stream, so I cried like, oh my god, on the live stream. Crazy. Tell us when the money shot comes up. That's one of them, to be fair. But I have another one, yes, that has like a very strong emotional. Yeah. All right. Someone who has zero body control and dance but really wants to animate dance scenes. At least I have a friend that dances really well. That's fair. That's true. I mean, you can learn body control. Hey, thanks for following, Sarah. Simon, welcome. The transitions are gorgeous. Yeah, the transitions were a lot of fun. That was actually Mira's idea. They actually helped out a lot with like the storyboarding process. You'll see their credits at the end as well. Mira helped out with storyboarding, and the match cuts were their idea. So thin, so flimsy. Stand up. Step forth. Don't waver. Stay firm. Maybe the future's blank for now, but keep on. I know you'll see. You and me. All that we need. I really like how the Ghost Rider turned out, by the way. Like visually, I think she's so pretty. Oh, it's the sharks! It's the sharks! It could be just me. Floaty boy. I could feel the grass beneath my 2 feet, running the wind against my face, flushed cheeks, stinging breath can't stop. All the concept art was from the actual original art book. So if you guys go here, the original art book, if you guys aren't familiar with this, this art book came out a couple months ago, I remember. And if you guys actually go through it, you'll see the artwork that we use as reference. There's a bunch of them. There's 53 different designs, apparently. Well, pages anyway. But you'll see, if you go through here, you'll see some of them that we used. So we used 3 different universes. We used the Night Robin. Oh, this one would have been awesome. Look at that. That's so cool. There was quite a few that I was like, oh, I'd love to do this. But we ended up choosing the ones that we did for reasons. This one was... we did the night one, we did the Ghost Rider one, and we also did the astronaut one. Here we go. Space Distress Diary. So this astronaut one was basically yeah, I mean, we got the gun, we got the thing in the back, we got the flare, we got the shoes, we got everything, we got the broken helmet, all that stuff. This was the astronaut one. Gorgeous concept art. Really cool concept. Loved it. We were super excited about this one. The space story is my personal favorite story in the music video. We'll get to it in a bit. And then if you keep going, that's Ghost Rider right here. So this is Ghost Rider. This was actually done by Mintotan. Yeah. So this is Ghost Rider, and the typewriter and everything is like, it's pretty much exactly the same typewriter that we have in ours. It's really cool. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. And then we also have the night one, I think, is somewhere down here as well. But look at all these. This is crazy. So this is like just a bunch of different illustrators on Twitter. I think they were all officially sponsored. This is Ghost Writer, not Ghost Rider. Yeah. Yeah, this is the night one. Yeah. For obvious reasons, we took off her cape because that would have been too much to animate. But yeah, it looks really good. Yeah. Commento says, not gonna lie, I'm confused of like different situations. Exactly what's going on. Is it just going through of each problem or what? So yes, good question. some people are lost. I think it's something that you just got to watch a couple times. The lyrics and stuff help a lot too, but the entire point is that it's different universes. So Millennium Actress is the reference. It's like the inspiration for Millennium Idol. Millennium Actress is an old movie about like this actress who goes through various different basically situations or like worlds that seem totally different from each other, like alternate universes. And then you sort of like get this impression, like, is she going crazy, or is she just playing different characters in different movies and sort of blending her reality? I think it has some relationship with Black Swan, like some sort of either inspired if you guys are familiar with Black Swan, like the movie with Natalie Portman, that one's also kind of got that sort of blending realities kind of thing. This interpretation of it for us was like really trying to get the multiversal kind of story going on, specifically between the brother and sister, because we wanted Robin and Sunday to have this kind of like relationship that transcended realities, essentially, right? That was the most important thing for me personally. Was it hard to 3D model Robin by taking reference from the concept artist? Well, yeah, it certainly was difficult. Generally speaking, when you have not enough like reference in terms of like side angles and stuff like that, it can be hard. J5 did an amazing job with the models. He just killed it. He kills it every time. It's great. Yeah, the lyrics in A Different Life make it kind of clear. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you listen to the lyrics, it's pretty much exactly it'll tell you exactly what you need to know. Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, like the subtitles help a lot, and we didn't have the subtitles on by default here, so if you watch it with the subtitles on, it'll help a lot. Yeah, like that emotional means, do you think we're best friends in every universe? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Robin wanting to save Sunday, not just that, but also Sunday wanting to save Robin. Like there's a very good like back and forth sort of between them. Like each universe, they care for each other in a different way.
I could feel the grass beneath my 2 feet, running the wind against my face, flushed cheeks, stinging breath, can't stop for air.
Oh, by the way, I animated this shot. This is one of the few shots I got to animate. I animated all the space sharks. Every space shark shot I animated. Ruki actually helped do some concepting and modeling for the base of it, and then I finished it up with some tweaks and getting it to look more scary, and then also getting the shading down. So the space shark was like, we basically added them in at the last minute too. But hey, we did it! I animated. Let's go! Yeah, it's very rare I get some time to animate these days because I'm doing a lot of like studio management. But yeah, we did it. We did it.
I'm free. Please don't stop me now.
Space sharks.
I know I'll stay firm against the strongest tides. I know I'll shine on through the darkest depths of the night. Stormy weather makes way for rainbows you see, taking flight toward the highest reaches with me, soaring freely around you.
This is a Tony shot. Incredible. Oh my God, Robin killing it. Oh, with the typing. Oh God, Robin is like, if you guys don't know, Robin, we have given Robin so many typing shots because Robin just like is just a god. I don't know. I don't know how he does it, but Robin has been doing typing shots since Scaramouche. I think Scaramouche was like back in Progenitor. I think it was no, sorry. There was a typing shot in Cyberkatu 2. Yeah, and Robin had like this technique that I don't know if he invented it or what, but like it's just like this technique that like no one else knows how to do. So we're like, how do you do the typing shots? So I give Robin the typing shots, and like yeah, like it looks good. Like look at that, that's crazy. It's so good. Insane. Yeah. Mona typing? No, Mona's never typed anything. It was definitely Scaramouche in the previous episode. I think it was episode 2 or 1 or both. The environments were also great. Yeah, Kyokaz did the environments. Kyokaz is incredible. Such a good environment artist. My God, huge shout out. Did the concept for the Victorian room as well. Like this one is concepted and modeled by Kyokaz. Incredible stuff. And then of course Christoph did the look dev as usual. Christoph obviously has always been amazing. But yeah, just God, the team is killing it. It's absolutely killing it. Oh, here we go. Oh god. That's the shot. That's the money shot. Yeah. That's the Angels feels it. I'm sorry. That's the shot that I've always had. Every time I've seen this music video, it's like I watch that shot and I'm like, oh god. It hurts. It does hurt.
Just another moment, just another daydream. Can I write my story? It's another story. It's another life. I can write my story.
No. Oh man. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. So there's like, hang on, let me finish this up real quick. Yeah, the montage, the flashbacks were great. That was a good touch. We added those in like later in. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, look at the song too. The song took a lot of work. It was really well done. Yeah, so basically to summarize, if you guys need to catch up on like the story of each universe, the first universe is actually Robin and Sunday in like the game. So Star Rail's default skins, they have a relationship in the game where Sunday originally sort of was really overprotective of her and wouldn't let her outside, kind of like Rapunzel as far as I know. And that wasn't really healthy, but she was kind of like, in this version, she's kind of hiding away from him because you kind of get this implication that maybe he's still like that. Granted, he's got his new outfit, but still. Then you get to her reminiscing about her performance. She used to be really happy when, like, you know, Sunday would come watch her performances, and then he would disappear. And that would... Hang on, where is it? Yeah, right here. So she would be a little bit sad. By the way, Shadow, thanks for following. She would get a little sad when he left. And like these kinds of things were like, shows the distance between the two siblings in the default universe. And then you get to the night universe where ultimately they're on two sides of a war. So you can see there's two different factions. There's like the gold knights and then there's the silver knights. The gold ones are Robin knights, and then the silver ones are Sunday knights. Essentially. Yeah. So this is Sunday basically overtaking the field. Oh, the music is overcome. Wait, what? Why is the music suddenly loud? I was talking earlier. Did you guys wait? Has the music been so loud that you guys couldn't hear me the whole time? Crazy. Crazy. How loud is it? How loud am I, actually, is the more important question. It sounds like I was... Okay. Fair enough. All right, I'll bring it down a little bit. But, yeah, because I have no idea how loud this is for you guys. Cool. Thank you. All right, cool. But yeah, so Sunday's overtaken, like, the field. Like, he's technically winning the war. So, Robin and Sunday basically... Oh, ad break. Ad break. Boo! As if your it says your mic volume is fine, the video volume is just total. Yeah, which is weird because the video volume is still less than half, which is like whatever. Yo, Lemgale, thanks for following. How long did it take for your team? Okay, so I want to answer that question when everyone gets back from the ad break, but it's a little complicated. It's not like super straightforward. I'll get into it. We had 3 projects released this month. If you guys lost track. We had 3 projects come out this month. So it was a busy year. It was a busy year. Yeah. Let me show you guys. Hang on. So if we go to DillonGooStudios.com, we have a portfolio page. Very cool page. Oh, this is 2025. Whoops. That's funny. I forgot about that. The Genshin one, this one. Yeah, so that's 2. And then we also have the Punching Gray Raven one. More like sad break. Sorry, Ziv. I'm glad you liked the video. I'm glad you liked it. Do you do storyboards, or are your first passes already in 3D? Great question. We have a pass before the 3D, but it's just text. So we actually skip the storyboard most of the time. Yeah. Oh, welcome back, everybody. Yeah, so we did 3 projects at the end of the year. We did PGR, Shukra Reborn. If you guys haven't seen this yet, it's a pretty fun one. Tony directed it. It's Punishing Gray Raven, Shukra, Chu Shukra, QU, which is one of their new characters. So, yeah, this one was a really fun one. It's a 3-minute piece. Really, really cool fight scene. Excuse me. Came out on December, like, 12th, I think. 11, 12? Yeah. And then Progenitor episode 5 came out as well. That was December 28th. And then we did Millennium Idol, which was January 1st. So we did those 3 in the last month, which was crazy. And those are just the public ones, guys. We're working on other projects. Oh man, yeah, it's been busy. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, it's been busy. Yeah. So anyway, more on that later. The cliffhanger, yeah, the cliffhanger. Also, the music for Progenitor turned out amazing too. I love the ending song. So shout out to Lappy and Autodidactic for that as well. Any Woowa projects in the works? I can't say yes or no, but it'd be cool. I'll say that much. Did this year's Hoyo Fair have both Progenitor and Millennium Idol? Technically, yes, but Star Rail and Genshin had 2 different events. So there was a Genshin Hoyo Fair and there was a Star Rail Hoyo Fair. They combined them last year, but this year they kept them separate, which makes sense. So they were on different days. One was on the 28th and one was on the 1st. So yes, technically they're both for Hoyo Fair, but they're for different Hoyo Fairs. Yeah. Did you all immediately come up with that idea, or was it also inspired by the art book? Yeah, it was definitely inspired by the art book. The client wanted something like the art book, so we basically took that idea as a foundation and came up with this eventually. We actually weren't originally going to include Sunday. The original premise was just to include Robin. But like over time, as I was writing it, I was like, yeah, I mean, Sunday there has to be Sunday. Like I just couldn't write something that didn't have Sunday in the story, because like she needed to interact with other characters anyway, and there was no one else that would like be able to have so much weight in this. Yeah, Sunday Night also looks great, by the way. Kyokaz did a lot of the concept art for the Sunday design. So Sunday Night, Sunday Ghost Rider, and Sunday Astronaut were all designed by Kyokaz as well. I think it would have been missing something without Sunday. I totally agree. Yeah, because there wasn't really another character that would make sense. And if we were gonna invent a character, like why would we do that when we could create a truly meaningful, I think, emotional relationship with her and Sunday? So yeah. Oh, there was another question. Oh, right. There was a question I was going to answer earlier. How long did it take for us to make this? So this particular project, this is a 5-minute project. We actually started this project relatively early because we knew we had a lot of assets to do. So there was, God, how many rigs? We had Sunday Night, we had Sunday Astronaut, we had Sunday Ghost Rider. We technically had Sunday Default as well. So there's 4 Sundays. And we also have 4 Robins, right? 1 for each universe. So Robin Default, Robin Astronaut, Robin Ghost Rider, and Robin Knight. So that's 8 rigs. Okay. That's 8 characters. All right. 8 designs. 8 characters. Now, granted, the game ones we already have the assets for, which is nice. But we still have to make our own versions of them because we have a particular style that we're going for. So we had 8 character rigs. And then we had a typewriter rig we had to do. Kyokai's also did that. Typewriter rig. We had technically the Victorian bedroom environment. We had the spaceship, space station environment. We had the battlefield environment, this one, and then we had the palace theater stage environment. So there's 4 environments as well. We had the space creature, another rig. We had the knights that are battling here, which is another 2 rigs. We have got the typewriter rig I mentioned as well. Technically that's it. We had the space shuttle, but it wasn't too bad. So we had basically like 4 environments, 8 to 10, maybe 9 characters. Sorry, maybe 10 to 11 characters, something like that, if you include the space creature and all that stuff. So we had to start early. We were in basically asset production or pre-production for the pre-production for the short, starting in like, I want to say as early as July. It might have been August. So we started that pretty soon, and that was like just the assets. And we were just like, here's the character designs. We already know what they look like. We're gonna start modeling them. We're gonna get them ready to go. We're gonna start rigging them as early as possible. And so we started that pretty early. Animation actually didn't take us too long. We spent about, I think it was like, I want to say 2 weeks. I want to say 2. No, wait, no way. There's no way it was only 2 weeks. Hang on. There's no way it was only 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks? When did we start this? I'm not going to remember, but it wasn't a very long time. It was probably because we also had to finish Genshin at the same time. So we had like maybe 3 weeks to do the animation, maybe. And by that point, all the assets were made. So for the most part, we were doing pretty good because the assets were done. Yeah, the storyboarding and the environments. Yeah, so the environments also took a decent amount of time. We did that in parallel with the characters. And then the storyboarding we did like probably sometime in, I want to say October or November. It was closer to November probably. So yeah, that was, yeah, the animation was 3 weeks. Yeah, I think so. Which is crazy because the animation's like really good. Like you guys, the team killed it. Yeah. But we had a lot of animators. We have like, we have a lot of animators. I forget how many animators we have. I think we have at least 10. I think on this project we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, including me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we had 14 people working on the animation for this project. Including me, which is pretty rare. I animate pretty fast, so that helps a little bit, but I only animate like 3 shots. So, but yeah, Bonksy did a huge amount of shots too. Bonksy actually was great because, yeah, God knows we needed the help for sure. Please say my personal thanks to each and everyone on the team. Yes, I absolutely will. They absolutely deserve it. I agree. They did so good. You're recovering from a few stitches on your foot. Yeah, go rest. Humera, you need rest. But yeah, it was a fun time. I actually really enjoyed this project. I think it was a lot of fun. And then Moondoggies did the comp on it. Moondoggies did a great job on the comp. It makes a huge difference. But yeah, to get back on the stories to summarize was the default Robin and Sunday, they had a bit of distance. Then the night Robin and Sunday had a lot of distance. They were fighting each other, literally trying to kill each other. Ghost Rider, Robin and Sunday, basically Ghost Rider, that in this universe, Robin is dead. Obviously, she's a ghost. So she's already dead. And Sunday's all alone, and he's trying to write a novel or a story, and it's just not working out for him. So he's frustrated. He's not really getting the results that he wants as a writer. Very relatable. And so Robin comes in, reads the manuscript, which, by the way, you can read this. If you guys read this, you can read this. This story in particular is about this. I'm just reading it. This story in particular is about the night Robin and Sunday. So you can actually pause and read this if you want. And then this one is just beginning the space Robin and Sunday story. And then she reads the manuscript and then gets an inspiration on what the story is going to be about and how to finish it for him. The space one is about a space station that has basically been infested by aliens, and Robin and Sunday are the last survivors, and they're trying to get out alive. Sunday's already been injured by this point, technically, so he can't really carry himself. So Robin is there to save him and try to get him out safely. And so the two of them embark on that journey. But they are obviously very close in this universe. So this is like the universe where they're the closest. Clearly confused. Thanks for following. But yeah. And the goal specifically is to get to this area, which is the exit, essentially, the airlock. They're like, okay, cool, let's do it. So she actually gets the inspiration to write, and as she does, Robin and Sunday in the space universe get inspiration to leave and fight. Night, Robin and Sunday are actually trying to kill each other. And then as she finishes the story, they make it to the airlock, but the flare ends up exploding the gas tanks outside. She's basically dead. She's basically dead. And Sunday actually wakes up, and then we don't ever see Ghost Rider again. So she actually is typing, but you can't see her anymore. This is from Sunday's perspective. And it actually shows the story. If you actually pause here as well, it's just fun fact. I don't know if you can see it at this resolution. Thanks for following. No, the stream's not frozen. I'm just staring. I can't actually read it, but this is technically the space story. If you could read it, I don't think you can read it though. It's just too hard to read. But yeah, this is technically the space story that she's writing. So she's writing the ending of the story that we just saw. Yeah. So what you're saying is the canon Sunday and Robin are the writers. Well, these guys are the writers. The Ghost Rider Sunday and Robin are the writers, technically. Technically. Where's her win the shot after? It's fine. Whatever. Yeah. And then, and if you guys didn't get this already, in space, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So he finds a way to save her by pushing her, but by pushing her towards the space shuttle, he has to push himself towards the space station. And to him, since he's already dying and he's already like, whatever, like he was injured earlier, he's just like basically sacrificing himself to save his little sister. Yeah, looking out for each other in each life. It's a heartwarming and gut-wrenching concept. Exactly. And then here, instead of killing him, she ends up extending a hand to him for, basically offering a peace. Peace treaty? I don't know. And then he ends up kind of like, this montage is sort of representing like him kind of realizing like the different ways that it's not really that he like has access to those memories, but like it's kind of like maybe he does, because these different lives, these different universes kind of converge and kind of imply that these are all the same people really at the end of the day. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, Sunday floating away is Terrible Joe. Terrible Joe killed that shot so hard. It is so sad. It is so sad, and Joe did such a good job. Like oh my god. Oh god. Dude, like Joe's such a great acting animator. The facial expression, but also like I didn't tell Joe to reach out like that. I don't think I mentioned that in the director's notes. Joe was like, yeah, this is gonna be the saddest way to do it. And I was like, hell yeah, it is. It definitely is. Shout out to Joe. Great job. Lazy Potato, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm glad you liked it. I like that the space one doesn't get a happy ending. Yes, I agree. It emphasizes that while the characters are the same, the events are still vastly different. Yes, exactly. And there's different ways to care for each other as well. That was like the biggest thing. Is like there's different ways that these relationships can exist, and in all of them they care for each other, but they manifest in a different way, which is really just such a I think a very human story. Like, because the complexity of Sunday and Robin's relationship is really like, it's really interesting to me, because obviously they love each other, but they have such a strife between each other in at least the game. So I was like, I want to explore that in a more complex way and see like, is there another way that Sunday's love for Robin can manifest in a different universe, in a different situation, in a different life, right? And in this situation, this is how it manifested, right? In other situations, Robin's love manifested for Sunday, and like vice versa. And like, could they have so much hatred that they fight and try to kill each other? Yes, that's absolutely possible too. But do they still care for each other? Also true. And that's where the night story comes in, right? So that's how it goes. Yeah, we should do a team stream eventually. I think that we're missing a team stream for Genshin and Millennium Idol, as well as PGR. Technically, it'd be really cool. We can get those in. This month probably be good. Our entire team is just a hodgepodge of people who happen to be all cracked. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Yeah, totally agree. Yeah. Oh man. I hope you have a lot of time today, considering it's already 1 hour and we're only talking about Sunday. Oh shit! Oh shit! That's true. I should probably wrap this up. Anyway, you get the idea. Moving on. Eric V, thanks for following. Look, we got the premiere stream that people got to be part of. But yeah, it was fun. It was a good one. Oh, also I wanted to mention, specifically by the end of the story, we have one universe with only Robin. We have one universe with both Robin and Sunday, and then we have one universe with only Sunday. And then, by the end of it, there's another life at the end where a Sunday who doesn't have a Robin, and now you have at the end of universe with Sunday that does have a Robin. And instead of chasing her down like you kind of see at the beginning, he ends up finding her, and ultimately taking care of her, right? But she doesn't know that. So there's like this cool idea here as well, where like between these two siblings in this universe, they like, she doesn't really understand. She doesn't really know how much she's loved in this universe, and that's kind of like part of how that finishes up. It's kind of painful to think that in the universe with only Sunday, there's still Ghost Robin, or is she gone for good? No, she's still there, but he can't really see her. Yeah. Only Robin literally lost Sunday for good. Yeah, well, unless there's a ghost version of Space Sunday. You know, Space Ghosts exist, you know, Force Ghosts, you never know. Anyway, let's move on. I'm gonna watch this real quick. I haven't seen this before. We're gonna speed run this. We gotta get through a couple today. Yeah. I don't know how, I don't know when. Trash can song? This is literally called that. Wait, hang on. We got an ad break. Wait, real quick. What's the context of this? Like who? Like which characters? Who is this character exactly? I'm not sure if I'm familiar. This is kind of cringy bad, but also good at the same time. That's fair. That's fair enough. Oh, this is Firefly. Oh, I know Firefly, but I didn't recognize her art style. Putting the coat over her also vibes well with HI3 fans, since it's quite like the end of an event called The Day You Vanish with the Stars. Oh, that sounds sad. I don't know. I don't know what that is, but that sounds sad. Wild Frank the pause on. No, hang on. I didn't see the background. Hold on. Hang on. Oh, just there we go. Much better. You guys are just an ad break. You're not even supposed to be here, guys. Come on. God. She was shipped with Trailblazer because they went pretty much on a date. They did? That's hilarious. Oh, that was Stell in the background? Oh, that's funny. All right, fair enough. The context is just Stell is dating with a trash can. Oh, really? Oh, I see. Okay, I see. So Firefly is jealous. I'm guessing Firefly is jealous of Stell and trash can. It's got to be. She's meal of 8 because she gives a Trailblazer person forward. Aha, okay, I see. Cool. I don't know how. I don't know when. Who's the raccoon? Wait, who's the raccoon girl? Is that is that Stell? Oh, that's Stell. That's I see. That's actually Stell. Gotcha. I was hoping to meet you, but you're running late. I just wanted to treat you to a meal alright. Wonder what kind of memories did Kaka. You create since I brought you here and disappear. Mother of the year. Did you already forget my voice? Wait, hang on. Wait, is Kafka the mom of the Fireflies? No. That doesn't make sense. I just remember her being at the end of the Firefly cinematic, but I actually don't know what her relationship with Firefly is. Adopted mom. Okay, cool. Fair enough. Okay, cool. Just checking. What the hell is that? This is so cute. Firefly's older than Kafka? Oh, I didn't know. That's cool. Wait, that's so cute. Oh my god. Who animated this?
Excuse me, friend, Miss Stellaron. Your new perfume is hella strong. Dixon Dalabot. They say raccoon went on a rampage. It went so wrong. The futures we could land upon. The one you scripted all along is on its smells like rotten cabbage.
Oh my god. Wait, this reminds me of the this reminds me of like the Trash Taste microphone that we animated for the Trash Taste boys. That's Star Rail animation that we did. This is really cute. This is really well done. Hang on. Who did the Has-Been Hotel and Murder Drones? Elsie Lovelock? No, that's the voice act? That's the vocalist. Hang on. Animations are pricey. Yes, but who made it? Hang on. Where's the music video? Here we go. Benedict. No, wait. This is music video? This is music video, right? Yeah, Benedict. Awesome stuff. Really cool stuff. Oh my god. Wow, you have a really versatile art style. That's crazy. Wait, you did this? That's crazy. You did a great job, Benedict. Amazing. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Art style change. Oh my god. What? Is that trash can armor? That's hilarious.
I don't know why, but I admit something dragged me to a manhole lid.
Oh my god.
Lit. It smells like joy, just like a bin, but look within it.
Wait, instead of shit, they said joy? Wait, I thought that was a glitch.
It's dimly lit. It smells like joy, just like
oh my god. Oh, funny. That's so cute, dude. This pose is so cute right here. This is such a unique pose. Like, in what situation do you have, like, you're lying down, but like backwards and onto the right wall, but then like you're also holding against the left wall, and like put like the body mechanics of this is really, really cool. Sorry, I'm nerding out over something that doesn't matter. Oh yeah, and Pentacon, you can talk to a manhole lid and talk to the Eon of Trash. Oh really? Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, like this is a really good pose. Like this is really cute. Like this gives you some personality, but like she's leaning against this wall and pushing against this one, and then you have like a really cute like silhouette here with the two limbs here that are still pushing against this wall and pushing against this one, and it's like slowing her slide down. That's like, damn, so good, so specific. Like what? It's crazy. Fireflies. This is sad Keanu, right? That's gotta be sad. That's gotta be sad. A sad Keanu meme. I feel like that's a sad Keanu meme. Oh, classic. Is that Aventurine? Shower scene, bro. Oh, that's cute. Music video. Fantastic music video. It was good. It was so cute. The art style is really, really cute. It's well done. It's got that sketchy line, like the sketchy line texture to it. Yeah, that's good. That was good. Yes, he died of snake. Rip. Yeah, it was well directed. Are you judging chat's animations? Can I have my animation sketch judged? No, not right now. We do have a plan for that in the future, but not right now. At the moment, we're still doing just like public animations, like stuff that's been done on like for games and stuff. But we did just finish this one, and we did technically finish this one, so we're technically done with the Hoyo Fair stuff. I know Will Stenson did one as well, and I'm really curious about that one too. But I don't know if we'll have time to watch it today. Yeah. But we do have this Hoyo animation to do. We got Mavwika to do today, guys. Mavwika. So I'm thinking most likely it's let's see, hang on. Actually, they said they want me to react to Mavwika versus Gusoithoth. So I guess we're doing that one. Yeah, this is a sponsored reaction. So we want to react to the one that's like most relevant to the one they want us to. I guess it's this one. So we're gonna watch this one. Yeah, it's the most views, so that makes sense. And you guys said this is actually the mainline storyline, right? Yeah, this will be spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, but we do gotta watch it. So you know, you guys do what you gotta do. But either way, today's a sponsor stream. We'll be back if you guys are leaving now. Just so you know, we will be back on Monday. So hopefully there won't be any spoilers then. But yeah, on Monday we'll be back on the normal schedule where we watch normal things. But yeah, you gotta play the game, so let's go. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. If you guys don't want spoilers, this is a 5.3 cutscene, so technically it's a spoiler for Mavwika versus Gusoithoth. But either way, I mean, yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday. We're gonna do some stuff. Have a good day. Night. Have a good night. Have a good morning. I don't know, whatever it is. But yes, we're gonna do a sponsored reaction, and then we're going to upload this video sometime in the next week or so. We also have the Hoyo Fair reaction that's gonna be going on Professor Goo too. If you guys missed that last stream, so we did have the entire Genshin Hoyo Fair that we watched last time, and it was long. By the way, God, I've already talked about this, but the Kieru one, if you guys haven't seen the Kieru one, it is so good. It's the horror Columbino one from the Hoyo Fair last week. It's, my God, cinema. I'll talk about that later. Or I've already talked about it. I should be moving on. Will I do a whole Star Rail Hoyo reaction? No, probably not. No, we just don't have time to do it. And it's by the time we get to it, it'll be a little late. So we're probably not going to do that one. It's we got too much on our plate at the moment. But that means more time for non-Hoyo stuff. One of the things that I noticed is that like we have been reacting to a lot of Hoyo stuff lately. The VOD channel has taken a very a keen eye to that. So VOD viewers, hello, I love you guys. One of the best things about the VOD channel is that I get to actually just everybody gets to comment on it and like just leave. I get more communication from you guys on the VOD channel. So there's like a different audience. There's like the YouTube VOD frogs, and there's also you guys. So it's like one thing about what I want to make sure we do on Monday and like the next week or so is just to try to find some non-Hoyo stuff too, because we have been reacting to a lot of Hoyo stuff. The biggest reason for that is because they dominate. I mean, they really dominate the gacha game market right now in terms of animation quality. Like they're so good. ZZZ especially is incredible, and they've also been sponsoring a couple things. So that's why. But like, there is stuff that I want to watch outside of that. So we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna be a little bit more like, like, yeah, we should probably watch a couple things that are non-Hoyo. Yeah, 50% of them are ZZZ at this point. It's very true. I'm a VOD viewer when I miss lives. Good to have while working. Yeah, absolutely. I've been loving the VOD channel. I really like it a lot. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Anyway, let's get started. I don't know what else to say, but like spoiler warning. Anyway, it's starting now. So I'll see you guys on Monday if you guys don't want spoilers. But here we go. Let's go. Let's do it. Mavwika versus Gusoithoth. It's 11 minutes? Holy shit. Bro. God, this is crazy. This is what I'm talking about, dude. Like, how am I supposed to how am I supposed to avoid watching Hoyo animations when they look this fucking good? What the oh my god. So this very beginning is insane. So this is actually a Nakamura shot. So this is what I usually call a treadmill shot. This is like a very low focal length shot of the ground primarily. So you mostly see the ground, and then you see the character kind of stay mostly still. This is a very stylized anime shot. So like you have like basically the moving textures on the ground, and then you just have like a really kind of almost parented to the camera, but kind of like moving with the camera character. It showcases speed like no other. It's a really, really cool way of doing it because it has not just like, you know, I want to say like translational movement across the screen, but also a lot of Z depth. So they're usually coming towards camera at the beginning. It's a really powerful shot. Like, look at that. They're coming right towards camera. So it's got a really, really strong diagonal, really strong line of action. And they just start with that. And then the shark turns into a girl. I don't know exactly why the shark's turning into a girl, but I'm sure I'm impressed regardless. Yeah, very reminiscent of MHA for me, which I think is Nakamura. That's correct. I would say a lot of the very famous My Hero Academia shots are Nakamura, which if you guys don't know, Yutaka Nakamura is one of the most legendary animators in the past like 2 decades. I don't know. He's been working for a long time. He's really, really good. Has basically defined like a lot of these action genre shots in modern anime. And it can be replicated in 3D in these cases. Very cool. And then this low focal length is just insane. It's crazy. This is one shot. This is one take. What? Is that Natano Circus? That's an Natano Circus. Okay. Yeah. God. If you guys don't know what Natano Circus is, basically it's a shot where missiles follow the character. You'll see it all the time. Yeah. Hang on. Oh, impact frames, bro. They're so pretty. That's a cool one. I really like that one. That's a cool one. So you actually get to see the explosion. Like, that's cool, dude. Also, these impact frames are on 2s. Which is nice. It's a nice touch. Look at how the overlapping. That's fascinating. The overlapping arches, or I should say, the overlapping effects, are actually inverting each other, so you get even more contrast. That's cool. That's really cool. The flow of movement in camera space, yeah, absolutely, yeah. They really take advantage of that screen space momentum. Oh, those are some gorgeous explosions. Oh my god. Damn. That's nice. This is nice. I'm actually very impressed with how they did these. So explosions are generally difficult to do. They're difficult to get looking good in 3D. There's a very particular trick to it that we've explored a lot. But this is actually really nice because they actually have a really nice concentration of explosive heat right here, which is being custom tailored to this particular effect. So I'm really curious about it because we do a lot of things that allow us to show heat through basically depth of like the cavity node. So we use the cavity node a lot. So that allows us to get some amount of depth evenly spread across for heat. But like the heat spread here is actually more concentrated. I'm really curious to see if we can get this to work. Actually, I'm really wondering how they did it. It might just be hand picked in terms of like where the light is showing, or it could be done through another sort of depth algorithm. I'll have to think about that a bit more. That's really cool. It's fully 3D, which is nice. More impact frames. Oh, she's floating. She's a lot further up from the ground than I thought she was. Yeah. I imagine they wanted to flex on the fire explosions for the pyro. Yeah, I mean, they did a really good job with that so far, so it makes sense. Also, this fire is interesting because it's definitely like algorithmic, but I'm really curious how they did it. It looks very, almost like liquidy, actually. Yeah. Anyway, we got an ad break. Come back in a little bit. It looks like a 2D. It looks like a 2D filter. So like there's some sort of silhouette being manipulated essentially after the silhouette's been drawn. So it's not like a 3D mesh. Well, actually it could be. No, it's definitely not 2D, but it could be a 2D filter. So it means that, like, is it post-processing or pre-processing, if that makes sense? But it actually might be a 3D mesh. Let me check. Like right here, it's definitely there's like a Fresnel mesh on it, but it's different than the fire that's actually surrounding her silhouette. That looks like a post-processed 2D filter, not filter, sorry, a 2D effect basically, where you add the fire onto the silhouette rather than onto the 3D mesh. It looks like 2009 CG fire here. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I agree. Ad break. Why are we paused on this frame? Why are we paused on this frame? Hang on. Also, who are we fighting? Gasoya. We haven't seen the enemy yet. It's only been 30 seconds, to be fair. But for plot reasons, it's a legitimately good frame. I have to look at the hair. It's the hair. Basically a god. Okay. But aren't Archons basically a god as well? So like it. Oh, but like, Gasoy Thoughts is a sovereign. I'm guessing it's a fire sovereign. Because I know there's the I know like Nuvalet is like the water god, or like the water dragon sovereign. So like the original water god, basically, before the Archons took their power. So it's the Abyss. What? No way. No way. I didn't know Abyss had a dragon. Well, wait, there isn't a wait. I thought the whale was like, is the whale not a thing? Oh, Heavenly Principles? Wait, hold up. Hang on, there's no way. I thought Heavenly Principles and the Abyss were like enemies. They never specified, so it's more a beast from the Abyss. Okay. Yeah, Mavwika is human. I know Mavwika is like in this weird state where she's like human, but she has the powers of the Archon, right? Abyss can copy anything it consumes. The Abyss mimicked the dragon. That's crazy. Sean, thank you for that. A very, very helpful context. So, with intent as well. So Gasoy Boy. Gasoy Boy is an Abyss entity powerful enough to assume the form of the long dead sovereign dragon. Right. The long dead sovereign dragon, the sovereign dragon being just the dragon, or like the dragon of something. Heavenly Principles can be anything because it's an unknown entity from the outside too. Oh, wait, it is? I thought Heavenly Principles was related to Celestia. Am I crazy? I know the lore to an extent. A ruler dragon. Oh, okay. So like authority, like just like the guy. He's like the dragon. All right, cool. Fair enough. We don't know the relationship between Celestia. We don't know the relationship between Celestia and the Abyss. That's fair. Anchored Potato, welcome. Thanks for following. All right, well, fair enough. Anyway, to sum up what I was saying before, the hair that we see here is different than the hair that we see around her. So like, it looks like there's two different, like this effect here is like a Fresnel mesh that's like almost feels like a meta ball, sort of like liquidy sim that's happening on her hair for that like kind of fiery look that comes towards the camera. But around the silhouette, it's totally different. Like you can see here, like this is basically what looks like a post-processing effect that allows the silhouette of the hair to have some, not just the hair, actually the body as well. So basically the fire is constantly behind her and not ever engulfing her, right? Which kind of implies that it's some sort of 2D-esque effect. Yeah. There you go. Wolfie Chan, thanks for following. So it's not like it's not that it's not hand animated by any means, just to be clear. Because oftentimes when I say 2D, I mean that it's hand animated. This is definitely computer generated fire, but I think it's a 2D fire, not a 3D fire. Yeah. Is this Japanese dub? We're gonna find out soon. I don't know. Yeah, like After Effects. Yeah. But this is probably done in engine still. But yeah, it's confirmed on the Sumeru story that the Traveler is a heavenly principle. Oh, I didn't know that. So like she is an unknown entity and not from Teyvat. Well, for the main character part, not the villain Abyss one. Yeah, I see. Okay, cool.
If you so yearn for the agony
English.
of death, then bow down to its true appearance.
Oh shit. Oh, that's cool. Oh no. Oh my god. Is this death incarnate? No. That's cool. Silvercrow, thanks for following. What? That looks so cool, dude. He's got like knives for spines. Oh, that's a sword? Oh, that's a sword. Holy shit. Wait. Oh my god. What? Wait, hang on. Let me watch it again. That was 2D? Wait. Hang on. The transformation was 2D? This orb slash is really pretty. This right here, I mean, this does feel like it could be 2D. I think it yeah, it looks like it probably is. If you look at it here, that looks like a 2D effect to me, personally. It looks hand-drawn. And this also reminds me of, like, I've definitely seen this particular pattern of orb slashing before, I feel like. But this is straight up 3D. This is really well done. So this is a dragon. I love the fact that this dragon with objectively proportionately small arms, like it's got short arms, and it's got a giant ass sword. It's so funny. Oh my god. That's cool. Holy shit, is that Final Destination in the background? God damn. That, dude, that's crazy. They even have the Utapon cubes. They even got the, they don't need to do this, but they did. So if you guys don't know what Utapon cubes are, they are Yutaka Nakamura again, but Utapon cubes are named after him because they typically have scenes that Nakamura used to draw where he draws cubes for debris instead of like actual debris shapes, right? Like instead of like random stuff, he would draw cubes because he would focus on the movement rather than the accuracy of the shapes themselves. And it really allows like the dynamic nature of the shot to feel good. They did that here. I think the actual geometry of whatever it's cutting is also probably cube-like, but I think the reminiscence of that particular style in this shot is also intentional for sure. Yeah. Oh, random question. Does anyone know what the pawn part means? The pawn part is actually just the term of endearment. It's kind of like Chan, but it's much more casual. Like pawn. I'm pretty sure it's like an honorific that's like super casual and endearing. So it's like Utapon is like, it's like a nickname basically. Yeah. So for people who are close to him, they just call him Utapon. I imagine. This, as far as I know. Imagine a T-Rex holding that. Yeah, it feels like a T-Rex is holding the sword. It's a giant ass sword though. That was not that big when I saw it earlier. I'm just saying. It looks a lot bigger far away. It's a lot smaller up close.
You who traverse the stars, fear not. Natlan has placed its trust in you.
Okay.
Descender, ignite your fire, the hope that burns within.
That's a cool sword. Question, is that sword like... Is that a special sword in the game, or is that just whatever sword you have equipped at the time? Oh. Wait. Holy shit!
I have witnessed.
Wait. So, hang on. This is about Pyro... I read something about Pyro Awakening. Is this the first time that you can actually use Pyro as the Traveler? Am I crazy? It's a whatever sword? Okay, fair enough. First sword from the start of the game. Cool. Wait, so before this, you couldn't use Pyro? I assumed that you could use all the elements at the time. That's really cool. So, how many elements can you guys use now? It started with Animo, and then thank you, Genshin Impact Weeb. Very, I appreciate the confirmation from you in particular. That was really good. 6 out of 7. Okay. Cryo. So that's Shneznaya. So we don't get Cryo until Shneznaya. That's crazy. Wow. Interesting. Wait, does that mean that we didn't have Hydro until Fontaine? Did we just get Hydro? That's crazy. I just could have sworn that there was always like a bunch. I just assumed that you could do all of them from the beginning. That's crazy. Start of Fontaine. Fair enough. Okay, cool. Damn. All right, fair enough.
Is the light of this.
So this is like a whole ass battle. There's got to be a cutscene in here somewhere.
Even
What is going on? Dude, this guy is so cool. Holy shit.
watch out, traveler.
Okay.
All will be mine to seize, devour, and
Ex-Belong.
destroy.
So Ex-Belong is actually like a dude. Did he summon Gosoithop? Is that what? That's such a pretty effect, bro. That's so pretty, man. That's so pretty. The story parts are largely just Mavwika and the Traveler unlocking their respective sweaty gamer moments.
Your long.
Okay, okay.
The lives of the Descenders are more valuable than you can
That sounds racist. Hang on.
imagine. You destroy this world's hope with your own hands.
I mean, are certain people's lives more valuable than other people's lives? I mean, is that really like a? Is that? I'm just saying.
If I was fated to fail, then why do you fear?
Ooh, true. Get got. The Abyss mimicking the voice of First Pyro Archon. Ah, fair enough. Boob shot? Was that a boob shot? I'm skipping as much as I can without losing context. So she's like going through this. Oh, hello. She's going through this mental journey. And she's talking to the previous Archons, I guess. I assume. I presume. Okay, cool. Fair enough. This totally reminds me of the last Avatar. The Last Dragons episode. That was like that was a legendary episode. I don't know why I'm getting that vibe, but it's like it's probably the combination of like the Aztec kind of like inspiration and the fire inspiration. I'm just saying. And there's a dragon. Really, there's no reason to think that it's not inspired by that, but I think it's kind of given that mood, you know. Anyway, talking to the big bad, borrowing good predecessors. What I see. Yeah.
Listen.
This quest felt very shonen-y. Yeah, fair. That literally looks like the everlasting fire from the last Avatar. Am I crazy? Anyway. Okay, this is... Oh my god, Fu and Ilya, thanks so much for the raid. Thank you. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna give you a shout out because I remembered to do it. Wait, there we go. Did that work? Okay, I don't know how to give shout outs. So this shout out to wait, here we go. I'm learning. We did it. See, that's how you know you rated the pro. This is exactly the first impression I was intending to make on your streamer. So welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am a pro streamer. I've done this for a very long time. I've been streaming for 8 years, believe it or not. And here we are. Yep, that's me. Your favorite streamer. Anyway, if you guys don't know, I'm Dillon Goo. I do animations. I also watch animations. So very cool, very versatile guy. And we're watching an animation right now. We're talking about exactly what's good about it and what's bad about it. Yeah. 8 years. Yeah, I've literally been streaming since 2015. Oh, but it's been 9 years now. 10 years? Oh god. Yeah, I've been streaming since 2015. Well, I haven't been streaming a lot. I used to stream a lot. Took a long break. Streamed every now and then. Recently started streaming again for the past like 3 months. But you know, I know how to stream. I've been technically streaming for 8 to 10 years. 8 years and 1 month partner. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've been partner for a month, guys. What am I gonna do? I've been basically partner the whole time. If you really think about it, you know. I was like, it's retroactive. It's retroactive. Yeah. They just didn't know it yet. They didn't know I was partner yet, but I was. Like that's how long it took for them to catch up. That's you know what I'm saying? Yes. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. All right. Also, I'm not supposed to mention like Avatar. So I'm not gonna mention that.
Did they lose? No, it can't be.
Paimon is so cute. Wait, this girl is the drill girl from the Mualani fight scene? God, the Mualani fight scene is so good. Holy shit. Do you guys remember that? Did you guys see that one? Yeah, the Mualani fight, man, I see her and I'm like, God, that felt good. She's a spear user, which is crazy because she has like a drill and she's a child, but still, Mualani versus whoever this is. What's her name again? I forget. Did you react to the Mualani fight scene? I did. It is absolutely incredible. We have that reaction somewhere. I want to edit it and put it out at some point. We just haven't gotten to it yet. Kachina, there we go. Sounds like the most onomatopoeia sound I've ever heard. Onomatopoeia ass name. Kaching! Kachina. She's a walking logon reference. That's fair. Honestly, great. Anyway, Hurricane Kachina. Yes.
Are the inheritors of memory and legend! Those who grew alongside sun and wind!
Those who forged our own destiny and future.
They're doing the Pledge of Allegiance. They're doing it, guys. They're doing the Pledge of Allegiance. We got an ad break in 1 minute. Don't Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Oxley. Sasage, yeah, pretty much.
That is Natlan's
Mualani!
the
Dude, Mualani
lifeblood
best
of our
girl.
nation.
Oh, damn, they're straight up doing the Pledge of Allegiance. Like, this is actually... Oh, they're singing! Oh, it's the national anthem! That's wild. Yo, dude, if we sang the national anthem and like it like made like a big fire burn bright with like magic, dude, I would do that. I would do that shit. I would do that every year. I would do that every year at the Olympics. Is that what happens? Yeah, sounds like what happens. Dude, that's crazy. That's a superpower, bro. That's really, I mean, hey, you know, that's incentive. You know what I mean? Might be propagandist a little bit, but still incentive. It's like it's pretty cool. I would totally do that. If only the national anthem made every flag catch magical fire. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, we got a good national anthem. I can't complain. But imagine if it also lit things on fire. I mean, how cool would that be? Maybe that's what doing the pledge is like at Hogwarts. That's true. True. By the way, we do have an ad break coming in a couple seconds, I think, because Bezos told me it would, and it's not showing up yet, and I don't know why. Surely it will show up soon. Bezos would never lie. Bezos would never lie. Okay, I don't know where it is. I don't know what's going on. There's no ads. Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. It's good. Oh, there we go. There's the ad break. Yeah, Sunday. It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday, guys. Isn't it? Is it not a Sunday? Yeah, I have there's been allegations that I lose track of time. To be honest, Natlan's story is kind of predictable because it's just about the power of friendship, which is not my type of story. That's fair. Honestly, power of friendship, pretty poggers. Power of friendship, pretty good. Guys, I got a story for you. We got an ad break going on, so nobody will hear this, right? Type 1 if you can hear this. Anyway, when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of cartoons, and my mom was like, "Oh, like you shouldn't watch that many cartoons. Like it's just too like TV's bad for you and stuff." And like, what are you learning? Like, if you just like spent time studying instead of watching TV, like it'd be so much more predictable. But I was like, but I learned stuff from TV, and I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh at the time. And they were like, she was like, what could you possibly learn from this show like Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever? And I was like, Yu-Gi-Oh is the greatest. Like, you learn about the power of friendship, Mom. I legitimately use that as a defense for watching cartoons on a Saturday. I was like, bro, please, you don't understand. My life is improved because of this piece of media. The power of friendship, Mom. Where else would I learn that? I don't have real friends. No, it was fine. It was fine. It was fine. She totally believed me, and here I am today. Yeah, that's led to that. Now I make animations. It's crazy. Yeah, Mom's sort of just like, okay, I didn't realize my son was lame. Okay, sorry. You have no hope now. So that's how it went. Really good show, by the way, Yu-Gi-Oh. Really good show. Loved that show. It was a good show. Loved it. Mokuba. Yeah, can't forget about that. It's very poggers, guys. Very poggers message for kids to learn, and adults for that matter, especially adults. All right, let's move on. Their voices. I don't hear your voice though. You're not speaking right now. Traveler is doing this thing where she's doing ventriloquism again. That's fine. Someone sets himself aflame? Oh shit! She is on fire. That's cool, actually. So she has a slightly different mechanic going on with her flame effect, which is an interesting choice because Mavwika had a very 2D style effect where it was surrounding her silhouette, but with a fiery noise, I would say. This one is actually using a similar 2D effect where it's only getting the silhouette. This is not backface culling, I don't believe. It's not backface culling because you don't see it here, for example. You would see it here if it was backface culling because it has a mesh that's facing away from you. But you don't, and that's because this is probably a 2D effect of some sort. Yeah, especially when you get something like this. Like, you can't get that without some sort of 2D processing. So this is a 2D effect. It's got the silhouette there. And instead of using the fiery noise, it's actually just multiplying the texture within a very clean boundary. So it looks like they kind of want to give like a more controlled flame style to this, which is cool. I think story-wise that makes sense. It's a lot more like she's channeling the fire rather than the fire channeling her. Yeah. There's a fiery noise in game. Well, that's fair. It might come up later. Yeah. English dub. English dub is missing with the voices. I see. That's fair. Yeah. Cool. Oh, they use it in. Okay. Well, fair enough. Yeah. Okay, so they walk up to the giant fire. That was a really firm grip. Am I crazy? Yeah, that was a really firm grip. Also, this looks good. This looks like an illustration. They've painted the textures in a way that allows for that to happen, but I gotta give them props for this. This is a good shot. This is a pretty shot. Yeah. I have to overindulge on Mexican food. Bro. Very true. That's a legitimate way to go about that. So why does this feel so powerful? You know, what's interesting about it is like the thumb really just like curves underneath. The contacts are really, really well done, but also like it really pulls the hand down a little bit. It has some weight to it. It feels nice. We did a very similar shot with the Sunday and Robin handshake shot, which is cool. It took a lot of tries. I think me and Ariel animated the handshake shot right here, this one. Very similar to the shot that we did here. Wait, hang on. Where is it? It's gotta be here. Right here. So see how it really like pushes down on the hand there. That helps get a lot of weight in there. The thumb curl also helps a little bit. To be fair, the thumb curl is like, the thumb's like weirdly short, but I think it's because she doesn't bring her knuckles all the way forward. But either way, it's I think Ariel and I went through like, I swear to God, like 20 iterations on that shot for no reason. It's fun. Yeah. Yeah, the tip could have folded a little bit more. I mean, I think generally speaking, like game models are a little harder to animate because they're a little bit lower fidelity. We have a bit more fidelity on our models because we're not trying to do real-time stuff, to be fair. So, yeah. Slacker. Hang on. Slacker's like, wow, this shot is so good. By the way, did you know we also did the same thing? Look, hey, it's a good shot. Okay, I'm just saying. It's like, I'm not saying one thing or another, but equivalencies, aside, that's just what it is. Left hand into right hand handshakes will forever be awkward. That's also true. That's also very true. We did exactly the same thing. God, it's Shadow Lugia.
We won't give up hope.
Oh!
This is where we forge our future. With our own 2 hands!
Is that a giant sword? Yo. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool sword. Oh, shit. Woo! Okay, hang on. Hold up. Yo. Hold up. Oh, yo, these impact frames are so pretty. Also, this looks like an egg, which I think probably is some sort of symbolism. I don't know. I like it. It's literally a torch blade. Wait, is it a torch? Wait, hang on. Oh, it is. Dude, it's the Olympics, bruh. Yeah, it's the actual Olympics. This is so cool. Holy shit. Yo, I would watch the Olympics if they carried a giant ass sword instead of, oh my God, that'd be so cool. Oh man. Oh, that's awesome. Dude. Okay. That's so pretty. Oh, dude, we gotta watch these impact frames. Hang on. What are the stars in the impact frames are a really cool touch because not only does it have like this prettiness to it, but also aren't the stars like a motif for the Traveler? I'm pretty sure the stars are like a motif for the Traveler, something like that. Like it's a star motif, star motif. Anyway, really cool. That's beautiful. There's so many impact frames. There's so many of them, and it looks gorgeous. My God.
Even after one of my attacks, the flames of hope still burn within you.
Light up
Flames
the
of hope.
blazing sun!
Become the servant of the Undead. Kneel before me.
She has a bike. That's so cool. She has a bike. You can fight with the bike. Why didn't know you could fight with the bike? Can you throw the bike at people? That would be so cool if you could throw the bike at people. I don't know if you can, but that would be really cool. It's a dragon bike. Okay, that's cool. Wait, she fights with. The bike has a mouth. She can fly with the bike. Okay, hang on. This feels like Devil May Cry somehow.
I bring forth the faith of the 6 tribes and bestow absolute freedom upon our heroes.
You can do donuts. That's cool.
Vanished creed. You should have long since been.
Yo, is he getting censored, bro? He is. Got a
We need
potty
to
mouth.
purify the totem poles.
Yes, purify them. Yo, the background is so pretty. More of that 2D effect. Very interesting. I'm really curious how they do that. I'm sure like in Unity you can draw the silhouette, but it looks like a mesh almost. So like it feels like there's something going on with how it's being built that might use some 3D, but it's definitely a 2D effect. Oh, well, it might just be a 3D. Honestly, it might just be a 3D mesh. Ah! Oh, yeah, we could watch the Move Weekend trailer if we have some time. That'd be good. But yeah, it looks like it. So most likely, I think I know how they're doing this. So the 2D effect is actually a 3D effect. It is actually. Ah! So I'm pretty sure it's a 3D effect. So it's a duplicate mesh, but it's being pushed away from camera. So that way it doesn't show up on anything that's in front of the face. So like it's basically back face culling, but it's back face culling that's basically using, essentially, if you guys are familiar with Goo engine, we have a node called set depth node. The set depth node allows us to push the Z sorting so that the mesh is in the very, very back in terms of how it gets drawn. So it's not in front of anything. So you can push things to the very, very back in Goo engine. In a similar sense, you can do it in 3D with the physical geometry. So you can actually take this like mesh and just like push it behind him. So because it's always relative to camera, it will always draw the same silhouette, but it will never draw on top of anything. So that allows you to do something very similar to backface culling, where you are duplicating the mesh entirely, but you're pushing it behind the character fully. And I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing, because that's all they really need to do to achieve the effect. And if it's in real time and it's got these polygons, like I see these polygons, this is not perfectly lined up with the 2D silhouette here. You see how the thickness is varied. The variance of the thickness tells me that there's some imperfections in how these things are being drawn. So like it looks like they're taking the 3D mesh and they're sort of extruding it along the normals. And that doesn't always give you a perfect look, similar to backface culling. So that will give you, oh, that's probably for the thumb as well, because the thumb is probably there drawing an extra geo in 3D, which makes sense. So the average sort of extrusion is not super even. So that makes sense. I think that's probably what it is. That's a really cool way to do it. Yeah. So that's how it works. Yeah, I don't think it's a shader. I think it's probably a geometry based solution where they're actually pushing the geometry backwards, I think, because it wouldn't make sense. You don't have to make a shader for it. You could, but yeah. Whoa, that was cool.
Her soul.
Wait, that's crazy. Oh, that's right. This is the guy with what's his name? Ahau? Yeah. Ahau, he's got the Tamagotchi in him. He looks so
Her
cool.
soul is noble and pure. Hero is just her starting point.
Yeah. Torch, crazy. Such a cool design for the sword, dude. It's such a cool design. That's how she fights? That's so cool. Oh my god. That silhouette.
I wish
so
to soar with her and see the world beyond the sky.
Wherever she calls home. Who are they talking about right now? Who's the she that we're talking about? Wait, they already did that earlier. Oh, this is... That's cool. That's cool. Oh, Traveler. Okay, cool.
I
see.
admire her wisdom.
That's
How
cool.
she always lives in the moment.
It's a skater girl. Mulan, let's
Being
go!
her friend makes me so happy.
Cute. Wow, this really is power of friendship. This is straight. Dude, oh man. Again, imagine if you could just be like someone's hype man, and then they just get strong. Like they just get so strong. Like, bruh. Oh my god. Like, literally, Mulan literally just says, "Being her friend makes me so happy." and like, Lumina's like, yeah. It's like, when you think about it, like, Mulan, what the fuck does that have to do with me? Like, I'm glad I'm making you happy, but okay, but what does that have to do with like me, like in this moment? Like, where's that energy gonna go, Mulan? Like, you're just suck. All the energy's for you. Like, yeah, you're happy. I'm happy for you. What are we gonna do about this? I need energy. You're sucking all the energy away. I'm happy for you. Good job. Yeah, good for you. I got a sword. The happier Mulan gets, the more power friendship we get. I mean, true. That is true. But like, imagine if they just talk shit during the big showdown moment. But see, here's the thing. Most of excuse me, sorry. Most of these characters, guys. I'm just look. I'm not gonna say anything, but I am saying if the characters were men, they would be shit talking. They would be shit talking the hell out of the main character. Like dudes, bros. I mean, bros, dude. They wouldn't be like, dude. You wouldn't catch like Kevin. You know, the neighborhood Kevin going like. You wouldn't catch the neighborhood Kevin going like, being his friend makes me so happy. That's not gonna work, bro. True friendship is how badly you can roast your friends. I'm just saying. I think it's a dude thing, but like that is absolutely what this would like. This scene would be filled with hate, just like constant roasting. But like roasting kind of, I mean, to be fair, roasting is kind of on brand here if you really think about it. I'm just saying. Nah, Kevin's gonna be saving the whole world himself. That's true. Kevin don't need no friend. Kevin don't need friends. Yeah. But I'm just saying. It may be a coincidence that most of these characters are women. Because they do be hype. They do be hyping each other up. His taste in women makes me feel better about my own shitty taste. Oh God. God. Time to roast Goo. That would probably get me hyped. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's definitely a bro thing. We wouldn't call each other Slayer King. I mean, that's true. Yeah. Oh man. Anyway, I'm chilling right now because we got an ad break coming up. I think in 20 seconds. We'll see. Actually, let's keep watching because I think there's just going to be another power friendship round. 1 sec. Let's see what happens. It's cool effect, by the way.
You foolish pests.
We will take back
We got an ad break. Ad break time.
Natlan's future.
Take back Natlan's future. Very fair. Very fair. Oh, he's weak. What? I didn't expect to get jump scared by her ultimate. What? That's her. That was cool. That was cool. Did you guys? Oh my god. So her bike. We had an ad break. We had an ad break. Her bike. I gotta watch that again. I did not expect that at all. Her ult gives us another boob shot. Her ult animation do be pressed and boobly. Does it really? How do you guys? I didn't notice this. Okay, I gotta watch it again. I gotta watch it a few more times to make sure.
Future.
Wait, we got an ad. We still have an ad break for the next 30 seconds. Oh wait, X-Belonk. So this is X-Belonk? I thought we were looking at Gasoithoth. Wait, so X-Belonk is Gasoithoth? I didn't notice either, and I have her. Joe, that's fair. Chocobo, that's fair. What we care about is we just care about gameplay. You know what I mean? X-Belonk is first Pyro Archon. Gasoithoth is mimicking his voice. Oh, I see. Yes, I see. Okay, cool. Fair enough. Fair enough. So the Abyss is like a Ditto. Gotcha. Gasoy Boy is mimicking him. Okay, cool. Focus up, but I don't mind if you want to see the shot again. Slacker be doing the whole like I know like the fingers together like if you want to watch it again you can. I don't know, it's up to you. Dasman says it's pretty hard to explain. Basically the dragon mimicking every pyro icon. Every single one. Fair enough. So X-Belonk is one of them. This is like Ditto. The Ditto gives you cancer. Holy shit, bro. I mean, fair enough, I guess. Okay, cool. Just checking. Now that we're on the same page, we shall continue. I'm sure you're very correct. Don't worry. I believe you. That's not the problem here. Yo, it's wild. Oh my god, hang on. It's wild that her combat is literally like she does like foot sweeps with her bicycle. That's crazy. Here we go. Oh, they do breast boobly. They really do. Wow, that's yeah.
We will take back Natlan's future.
Yeah, lazy potato. You got it. That's exactly the move. That's Slacker gone 4K. That's cool. That's a cool. Well, hang on. Before I want to talk about our ultimate in a different video. Maybe we'll do that later. But like, just to watch it a few more times, you know. Her elbow could be a little bit more out. like it could be here. It would do a little better if it was here, I think. Mostly because it adds to that anticipation a bit better. Because the line of action is more towards the camera. And so the elbow pointing downwards means that the muscle pulling, like the tension of the strike is not being guided in the right direction just yet. But if you just raise the elbow a little bit, it would help out with that preempt. Oh, right. So, guys, sorry. Yep. So that's true. Sorry. That we do need to make a little bit of room. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. You guys have very good arguments. I almost guarantee you that originally it was here. probably was here before. Yeah. That's probably, you guys have a good point. And there was probably a note, a little bit of feedback, maybe that was given. That was like, hey, maybe lower the elbow a little bit. Just a tad, just a smidgen. You know, no one will notice. No one's even going to notice that the elbow's too low. Don't worry. It's fine. So, animator, I see you. I see you. I see you and I hear you. And I love you. So clearly they knew what they were doing. Yo, his sword is so big. So like, what's so special about this sword, guys? I'm just gonna ask you for some context. What? Because honestly, this sword, a lot smaller than this sword. I'm just saying, look, I'm not gonna like size don't matter, but like there's a very clear distinction. Like this one just looks, I mean, it looks more important. So I'm just questioning which one, why, and what. Oh, this sword has the power of friendship. Fair. That's fair. It makes sense. It's a torch. I appreciate the kind words, but what did I just tune into? Oh, hey, Kai, how's it going? Well, welcome to the stream. This is great. It's a great stream we have going on here. It's wonderful. It's a repellent, I guess. Wait, what's a repellent? Hang on. But yeah, Kakahi, we're just loving and appreciate animators, who also happen to be opening up boob windows for animation. Anyway, note for future progenitor: if Mobuika in the video, just make her ult the same. True, no notes. Yeah, no notes at all. I imagine the torch part carries the primordial flame. Primordial flame, is that what it's called? The primordial flame? That because they did reach into the primordial flame to get the torch, right? So that would make sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, cool. The primal flame. Okay. So what? Is there just a bunch of names for it, or is it like it just randomly manifests? So, I mean, this one did too, to be fair. Like, guys, so this guy was just born with a sword in his hand. Actually, he has another one too. What? I didn't even realize he had two. And then she just like literally pulled a sword out of the flame. Are blacksmiths like, are they struggling? Do they need more jobs? Because like, it sounds to me like there's someone's taking blacksmith's jobs in this universe. I'm just saying, like, that's crazy. Like, these guys didn't consult anybody. Like, there's a lot of economic energy being taken out of, you know, the economy literally here. There's man, auto-generated swords are ruining. Dude, it's the generative sword AI, man. It's happening. It's already happening. Dude, they literally just gave this fire a prompt and then it just pooped this out. If you think about it. I'm just saying. That's why Zaladin is also DJing. Is she a blacksmith? I didn't actually realize that. Zaladin is the skateboarder, right? Or is Zaladin the... Yeah, Zaladin is the... Sorry, not skate, the skater. Yeah, that's crazy. She's also a blacksmith. That's crazy. Yeah, she seems like she's probably low on gigs at the moment. She made the motorcycle. Well, see, that's fair. Wait, so the motorcycle didn't just appear? Like, bro. With the power of friendship, you could just have swords appear, apparently. It does look sick. It is a very cool sword. I would agree with that. Yeah, and technically this is to be fair, the Abyss is literally just it's literally just copying stuff. Yeah. In some of the trailer fan animations you react to, they show as a blacksmith. Fair enough, fair enough. I don't remember that. Oh, that's right. There was a thing talking about specifically like the gem having some sort of property or whatever. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, cool. I remember that. Zaunan also made Chaska's flying gun. Damn, okay. She's pretty talented. All right, fair enough. And she can also skate up walls. That's wild. Oh, whoa. I forgot about her. That's... Okay. Oh. First of all, the green in the flame. Just gorgeous. This is a really cool... This is a really cool trick that you can do with color. So the green and the red perfectly complement each other, but it still has that kind of like yellowish tint to it, which is really, really nice. So it still feels like fire. It still feels warm, even though it's got cool colors in it. So the green and red is a really cool trick. You actually can see this in Promare. Promare does the same kind of color strategy. And it's a little bit more on the nose because Promare has a more kind of like synthy style. But like, if you guys haven't seen Promare, it's like absolutely gorgeous, right? So it is basically all about fire as well. But Promare does it as well. So they do a very similar thing there. But this reminds me of that so much. And it's like, it's not the same, but it's got that same principle with color where they're adding that complementary color into the fire, which is very rare to see. And it's really only reserved for extremely powerful fire attacks. So this kind of shows like how hot it is. I mean, you can kind of even see that in real life with like blue flames and stuff, which is a cool, it's just phenomenon in general. But by making it green, you get this kind of cool, eerie etherealness to it. Really, really cool. Yeah. Let me go back to the impact frames though. Let's talk about that for a hot minute because it's going to take about that long to discuss. Oh man. Oh man. Oh god, that is so good. Oh, there's so many. There's just so many of them. Oh my god. It's still going. Okay, so this is going at like this is 60 FPS. So we're going to go through like 7 frames each, but like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 5. But it's like it's quite a few frames where they just hold on to this impact frame. Absolutely gorgeous. By the way, I love the fog glow that they have with the impact frames. Is it all hand drawn? Yes, this is hand drawn. This is hand drawn. They have custom fog glow on it as well. That's probably a lens flare. This is probably a post-processing fog glow. I don't think the glow itself is added in manually, but it is done in post in some sort of post-processing process. And then the frames themselves are hand drawn. This is all hand drawn. They're using the silhouette from the actual 3D models for sure as a base, but that's fine. They have the inverted effects that I was talking about before, where like when they overlap, they ensure that you can see the shapes that you need to, no matter what, no matter where they are, by inverting it. They just keep going. This is all hand drawn. That's absolutely gorgeous. The crazy part though is when you see these streaks, like that is so cool, dude. So what you're seeing here specifically is there's these lines here that represent a shockwave essentially, but also just like light. So light rays themselves will have this kind of effect coming off, and it does come from the source of light, which is there, and it highlights the shapes that it's casting light onto. So this is my favorite part. This is like the dragon itself is getting its shape accentuated by this extremely bright light that has like the rays like casting. It's like smearing off the sides of the silhouette. Really, really pretty. And it emphasizes it really well, especially when you do this. You're inverting it. You're getting another emphasis on that shape again with those same lines, right? The same speed lines, basically, those ray lines, a lot of just energy in those lines coming off of the dragon. And then it just like inverts again. And you have this absolutely gorgeous fire effect coming out from the sword itself. And speaking of which, the effects on the sword afterwards, that right there, I'm pretty sure is hand drawn. So these are hand drawn 2D effects. This, to be fair, if I'm not mistaken, like this part here on the outside, the red areas, these are procedural. So this just comes from me working with procedural stuff all the time. You can generally recognize some certain patterns. So the red bits are procedural, I'm pretty sure. Not to mention, generally speaking, procedural stuff it gets animated on ones because it's being randomly generated by the computer, whereas like hand-drawn stuff is usually animated on twos. And this green part is hand animated. So you have a hand animated accent with the green on top of a procedural base, which is red. That's cool. That's really, really cool. Yeah. The what? The Pecky what? The Pecky what? Did I say Pecky? Oh, procedural. Yeah. So procedural, I'll just type it up here. Procedural. So procedural basically means, it basically means computer generated. It's essentially the same thing as like vector versus like raster, if you think about it that way. If you guys are familiar with vector, vector is like you draw a line, and instead of drawing the pixels for that line, it'll formulate an equation to represent that line so that it can be infinitely scalable and keep the same shape. Procedural is kind of like that. It's the process of creating noise, usually procedural noise, but it also just applies to anything that is procedurally generated, which is basically generated through formulaic expressions. So usually mathematical nodes or code or script, or textures or things like that. Oh my God. Robin Hood, thanks for the gifted sub. Welcome, Saucy Peeps. Yes. Procedural. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what procedural means. And it usually means that it can be infinitely generated. So in this particular case, the noise effects that are being used for the fire don't have any limitations. Like you can just generate every single frame for free because it's just computer generated. So that's why you usually see it animated on ones. So if I go through here, you can see like it's morphing every single frame pretty much, but like you'll see like this thing doesn't morph every single frame. It does a little bit, but generally speaking, it keeps the same shape because it's 2D animated. So pretty cool. It's like the generated noise I saw in that in Blender and other engines. Yeah, pretty much all noise that you see in Blender is procedurally generated unless it's a texture that you have literally saved and loaded somehow. So yeah. Me, one of my first languages is English. I mean, that's fair. Your English is great if that wasn't your first language. That's so just so you know. But yeah, procedural, it's a weird word. It's not really something it's not a word that's used outside of 3D very much, to be completely honest. So very, very niche jargon. Oh my God, dude, I can't. I need to recover to watch this. Hang on. Okay, here we go. God, that's so gorgeous, dude. I gotta, oh man. Not to mention, I can't talk about this for too long. Oh, not to, like, just look at the compositional beauty of having foreground elements in the debris here that like really highlight the distance that we've flown in terms of the camera movement. Like that is gorgeous, dude. Like that is really, really nice. And they have really good value composition here. So there's like decent silhouette on this dragon. So you see there's a little bit of a rim light on him, which is really, really nice. And not only that, but the value of the background is slightly lighter than the value of the dragon itself. So you can see the silhouette in front of the fire. But the darkest values are the ones closest to us. Really, really cool demonstration of not just atmospherics, but also depth and all these things. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. The transition. Oh, the transition is so pretty. Oh my God. That's cool. The screen wipe to the sword wipe. Oh, anyway, that's cool. The line of action carries through between the transition to the next shot. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, we got an ad coming up in a second. So we're gonna wait for that to show up. I'm sure surely Bezos will not keep me waiting for too long. Also, we can see the point of view on what point is the sword is going to strike. Oh, yeah, true. Very true. Yeah. Anticipation. Let's go. Oh, here's the ad. The ads are here. Wait, does anybody actually have ads? Because I've been waiting for you guys to come back. Yo, Crowdalog, how's it going? Welcome. Thanks for following. I've been like sitting here just waiting, you know. Oh, you guys get okay, so Kabuto got ads. We're good. We see boobies. Oh wait, hold on. Yo, Mastryoshka. Hey, welcome. I wonder, does Hoyo animators watch your sponsor reactions? Probably, to be honest, Slacker. I imagine. Yeah. But maybe not. Haven't had a single ad this whole time with Scarce? Well, welcome to my secret ramblings. Ad block as well. I'm sure that also works great. Lazy Potato, you want to see boobies again? I'm trying to find it. Where was it again? I think it's here. First try. Oh God, I'm tired. I'm fine. It was nothing on screen made me choke at all. We're good. Anyway. Now at 0.25 speed, hang on. That's it. RIP. What? Wait, hang on a second. Did I miss it? There we go. Whoa, it goes black and white? Oh, shit. Wait, I didn't realize that. That's cool. That's actually really cool. I had no idea. They actually have like an impact frame in the ult, basically. That's awesome. That's real cool. Let's watch that again. Hey, hang on. Look, I'm just watching it again for the research. I just want to know exactly why that's happening. So this is the bite, very cool bite. Okay, guys, look, listen. Anyway, let's move on. Let's go back. We're back from the ads. Here we are. Wait, I skipped forward too far. Oh, way too far. Oh God. All right, here we go. Oh my God. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, she got the fiery filter now. She got the. Oh wait. Wait, she doesn't have it in this shot. But she does in this shot. Wait, hang on. Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, she has it in one of the shots. Okay. Very cool. Very cool fire. Oh, that's a cool shot. Oh my God. Oh, yes, please. They did the thing. Oh, wow. Look at that 60 FPS particle system. That's gorgeous. Yo. The sword's gone. Wait, why? Why is the sword gone? No, guys, the sword, you weren't looking, but the sword disappeared when you weren't looking. Oh God. Oh, they're gonna be so disappointed when they look down again. They didn't notice, right? Like I'm not crazy. Like, bro, straight up, they're not gonna know. Oh no, they're not. Bro, they're so happy that they just won, and it's like they don't know that the sword's gone. Oh, the dramatic irony. Anyway. I'm sure they already know about it. It's fine. I'm sure they signed a contract for temporary rental. It's whatever. That's why they make you roll for it. That makes sense. I hope they had insurance. Honestly, fair. Yeah. Oh, sad. The sunglasses?
There's a faster way.
Oh, so badass. Oh my God. Her bike is so cool. Also, it does not look safe to like ride on, but like, because I feel like you would probably burn your ass off. But To be fair, very cool. Well, hot, very hot, very hot. Check this out though. This bike seems to have like an abdomen, which is crazy. Like, look at this animation here. When it stops, it physically bends. Like, talk about squash and stretch. This is a really, really cool bike. So I'm pretty sure that, I'm guessing this is built into its actual design because the abdomen itself feels like it's meant to be somewhat flexible, which probably allows her to do a lot of the cool stunts that she does on it. But not only that, sorry, wrong button. But she's actually, like, in order to stop, it's physically shrinking, which is really cool because it shows, like, basically when you have a bike and it's squashing, it's like having the front brake go off, but the back wheel is like catching up with its momentum, and it will squeeze a little bit in real life too. You just can't see it, but the energy is there. And so you're actually mimicking that energy here in animation because you can, and that's a really cool touch, and it feels really nice.
Hop on.
That's, she's so cool. she I mean hot. She's very hot. That's what can I say? Aw, Paimon's praying. Oh. Oh, there it is. Yo, she's got the helmet. Oh, that's what that was. That was a helmet she was holding. Oh my god, that's so badass, dude. Yo, dude, this is cool. Look at this. I actually love this. They are cutting her out of the letterbox. They are cutting her. They added the letterbox just to. I love it. I love it when people do this. This is a really, really cool effect. It's actually it's cool because it gives a it's essentially a fake 3D effect, which is awesome. Like, it literally gives you the vibe of 3D. And what by 3D I mean like stereo, right? Like, it gives you that like stereoscopic, like coming at you kind of like feeling. And it's a really effective trick. Like, it works really well. So when you use something like this very effectively, you like immediately win over the audience in my book, because this feels like it's viscerally like you're there. I love it so much. Yeah. Living is getting her face burned from Mowika's hair. I mean, that's probably why she has the helmet on, if you really think about it. Yeah, Pudis Engage is a great example of letterbox. That's true. Pudis Engage is masterclass in that. Yeah, Paimon, that was all you. That's cool. I just want to comment, by the way, they have a really pretty Fresnel on this. So like the wheel has a really cool effect. Generally speaking, like this effect is really easy to do. And if you guys ever want to do something like this, it's basically just, you could use a duplicate geometry or you could add it in the shader itself, but it's basically just a Fresnel. Like it is a Fresnel effect. You could also use the curvature node that we have in Goo Engine, and you essentially create a gradient based on the silhouette of the actual mesh itself. And it's cool. If you guys don't know what Fresnel is, it's basically anything that isn't facing the camera gets a special kind of value. And there you go. How is the bike not overheated when it's literally on fire? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I feel like that seat probably isn't going to be that safe to sit on. Just saying. It's pronounced Frenzel. Don't get me started. First of all, it's spelled Fresnel, not Frenzel. Just to be very clear, it's spelled like this. Thanks, Maldang. Appreciate it. Thanks for following, by the way. Did you know you can also do it in our Goo engine? Yeah. That's a very important piece of information for you guys. Very important. Also available probably in the NPR engine. We just need to make a tutorial on how to do it. The NPR prototype is very functional right now. I'm excited to use it in the coming months. If you guys don't know, Fresnel is a princess name. Is it? Sounds like a princess. That's to be fair, yes. Also, look, there's glow on the letterbox. I just realized that. That's fascinating. There's color bleed in the letterbox. That's pretty. It's pretty cool. Oh shit, that's why. Oh my god. Wait, I didn't even notice that. Did you guys know? Wait, did you guys notice that? Holy shit. I didn't even realize that the letterbox was still being broken here. It's not only being broken here, but here as well. Look. What? She comes in from outside of the letterbox and then lands into the scene. That's crazy. She lands into the scene from outside of the letterbox. That's crazy, dude. Wow. That's so cool. Holy shit. That's crazy. But look, she's still going in and out of it. That's really cool. I liked it a lot. Oh, so cute. Oh, that's so cute. That was a cute reunion. Some jiggle there. Melting says, "I'm so glad I'm born just in time to study 3D Blender and use the Goo engine." Hey, fair enough. It's a really exciting time to learn Blender, especially with the NPR stuff coming out. I'm completely unbiased, but you know, yeah. So her glasses, do they burn up, or are they like? Does she have like an infinite number of them, or do they like get like sheathed or whatever? Because like their weapons all like disintegrate too, right? So are her glasses like equipable? Oh wait, that's her helmet. Sorry, but my question still stands. Yeah, her boobs aren't jiggling there. This is a really interesting problem to have. They're being compressed. I've never seen them be compressed before. This makes me wonder a couple things. Like, why did the boobs need to be compressed? Okay. I don't think this is gonna be in the video itself, but we're gonna talk about this for a second. If you are a woman and you have boobs at approximately that size and you've lived with this your whole life, well, not your whole life, but most of it, generally speaking, I feel like you would know how to maneuver around them. Like, maybe not, I could be wrong, to be fair, but like the movement that she makes here to cross her arms feels like she's barely off. Like, she could be fine, but like it seems like the animator, it almost feels like the animator animated her without boobs, and then like later on they had to add the boobs, and they're like, we can't move the arm down, we have to move the boobs in. So that's what I'm understanding here is probably what happened, because normally speaking, like, she just wouldn't compress them. Like, I don't know, like, it just feels like a clipping, it feels like a clipping pass. Or just an excuse to get more jiggle. Actually, you know what? I take everything back. Yeah. You could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Yeah. It looks like the animation didn't account for the chest. That's what I'm feeling. It feels like the animation is really just barely off. And so like the boob problem was being added retroactively. You had toes all your life, but still stubbed them. Very true. Don't get me wrong. But like, the animation isn't about stubbing toes. It's not about stubbing toes, is what I'm saying. They did it for the masses. I mean, I agree. The masses are right there and unavoidable. So I can see that as being so. Anyway, I agree. I do think it's probably the latter. Yeah, I don't think it's really. I think they probably could have fixed it, but they were like, but why? Like, why would we do that? Anyway, that's just an opinion. It's just a random idea. Anyway, gorgeous cutscene. I absolutely love this. That was really cool. Mocap artist? Oh, true. Very good point. I agree with that. That has a lot to do with it. Because mocap is going to be the base of a lot of these animations because of how much volume they have to put out. For sure. That makes sense. Yeah.
Descender.
Also, like, compressing her boobs with like a giant zipper in the middle of her dress. Like, I'm not one to judge, but from a wardrobe perspective, like, that exact... Oh! Wait, guys, did you see that? Guys. Did you guys see that? Oh my god. I just caught them. I caught them red-handed. Look, guys. The zipper doesn't compress. Watch this zipper, the big one, like the zipper handle. Watch the zipper handle. It's right here, guys. That's the zipper handle. It didn't compress with the boobs. Oh, that is so relatable because that's absolutely a thing that happens in 3D all the time. And I'll explain why in a little bit, but that is so funny. So they added a deformer on the boobs to do the thing that they needed to do, but the zipper is a different object. So it can sometimes get lost in the sauce, and it will not deform with it because it's a separate object. You have to do it manually to match it up. So it's absolutely just a matter of like it not getting attached to the rest of the body in that particular instance. That is so funny. Animators, if you're watching, you guys did an amazing job. I'm not knocking it. This is a very common mistake. We do this all the time. We make these mistakes all the time. But that is so funny. But my point was though is that like that exact compression movement that she does on her breasts, as she's like that right there, like she's like pushing her hand into her boobs and then going downwards. That just from a wardrobe functionality perspective would absolutely undo her top. I'm just saying like physically that's what would happen just because I know how zippers work. But again, the masses. So I can't complain, to be honest. I would like to pull that zipper. Guys, be respectful. You know her zipper goes all the way around? Wait, what? No. What? Does it really? It goes pretty low. So, I mean, I could assume it goes all the way around. I did not know that. That's crazy. Damn. Yo, like going to the bathroom must be like an event. That's got to be an event. You need to concentrate on the boobs so much to spot the air. What? It's crazy. Man. Anyway. She does it in the fire. That makes sense. Realistically, I mean, you could probably just burn the clothes off and get a new set. Oh, there's an ad. What do you know? That's crazy. What great timing. Ad break, everybody. Pepperoni Jam, thanks for following. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the cutscene. I am probably done with that one, I think, technically speaking. We did watch the whole thing. It was 11 minutes. There's a lot of gameplay that we missed, but we did get to see her burst, so that was pretty cool. Cannot complain. Mualani! Where's Mualani? I see her, and here we go.
Lose?
She's so cool. I have such a bias towards Mualani just because of how goddamn cool her cutscene was. Her fight scene was so good, guys. It was so good. I can't get over how good it was. I gotta make that into a video at some point because the Mualani cutscene is just, man, it is so badass. Go to the bathroom would be easy peasy. Just unzip. You don't even need to push it down. I mean, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point. But unzipping is just a long zip, I guess. Cappy's end cutscene. When you say Cappy, do you mean Capitano? We probably won't watch. I mean, it's already 5:30 a.m., so I'll probably watch that one later. But oh, it's 2D. Whoa, that's interesting. Spoilers is a Capitano. So that's the thing, though. That one feels like a major spoiler. Capitano, I did read some captions about what may or may not happen to him. I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch that right now. We might dedicate that to a different stream where there's like a little bit more time for people to catch up because I think 5.3 is relatively new right now. I know this is like a big moment, but I mean, this is a sponsored stream, so we gotta watch this one. But the Capitano one I want to save for later. If you want to look up a 3D model, it goes through. Actually, I'm curious now. I just want to look up like gameplay. Mavwika gameplay. Did she just come out, by the way? Is her banner right now?
Video. Keep in mind, my Mavwika has both skill and burst raised to level. Don't worry, she still hits like a truck. She will deal pyro damage to spirit, which can be obtained.
How strong? Now, strong is been, and also some of the strongest early constant.
I just want to turn around.
Buff your big front-loaded amounts of.
Moria. Welcome. That just looks so fun. Yo, Plobby, thanks for subbing. Thanks for the tier 1 sub. I predicted it. It's your time for the X Belong. Oh, the X Belong fight scene. I kind of want to watch it, to be honest. That's the actual fight scene, right? I do kind of want to watch it. We'll consider it actually. Yeah, continue life. You've got it. Ladder, thanks for following, man. Where's the... Okay, so that zipper does go down very low. Also, the bike is so... so Yang coded, guys. Yeah, Yang from Ruby. I don't see the back. She barely has a back, to be honest. Hang on. Zoomify. Damn it. This is as far as... I don't see a zipper here. Like, oh, hey, Ray. Oh, hey, guys. How's it going? Well, welcome to the stream. I wasn't doing anything sus at all. What's up, guys? Whoa, that's crazy. Hey. Anyway, hello. Happy Paka. Thanks so much for the raid. Holy shit. Guys, this is a huge raid. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Thanks for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Happy. Hang on. Let me give you a shout out. Hang on. How do I do this? I just figured this out. I am pro streamer. Hey, Happy Baka. Happy Baka, what were you streaming? I appreciate you being here. What is line art go burr? Are you using line art for stuff? Because we could talk about that, which by the way, I'm an animator. I've done animations. I run an animation studio. We also watch animations here on stream, and I talk about animations. That's really cool. It's a really cool animation thing. And we also happen to be contributing to Blender, if you guys are familiar with that. Well, where we're doing the actual NPR prototype for Blender's official NPR support. Pretty cool. But yeah, what's with the line art thing? Oh, also Goo Engine. We also made Goo Engine. That's true. Yes, that is true. I don't have Genshin installed actually, liner. So that's the problem. I unfortunately cannot try it out for myself. Heard the Blender news, looking forward to that. Yes, I am also very excited for it. It's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna be making the open movie pretty soon, so that's gonna be like the next couple of weeks. We're gonna be talking about what we're gonna be doing for the open movie internally, and having a plan for that. And that's gonna be coming out this year. I've always wanted to raid. Your works are amazing. Thank you. Loved your Star Rail work. Thank you very much. Happy, appreciate it. I was talking about my love for trigger animation and line arting. PSG influence. Oh, PSG, bro. Yeah, that's gonna be gorgeous. I feel like in the Star Rail Hoyo Fair there was a PSG kind of inspired music video, wasn't there? Was it Pelicays that was kind of PSG inspired? It's gorgeous. I also worked on a little 3D character models. Yo, dude, I gotta check out your stream and check out your stuff. I'll drop by next time for sure. Absolutely. I appreciate the raid. Much love. Thank you. Meanwhile, so when you guys got in here, did you guys see me doing it? Was I looking at anything weird? Because I mean, it's crazy if you thought that I was looking at anything weird. Anyway, we're currently looking at this outfit to see how far it can unzip. Which, out of context, sounds bad, but specifically, we're looking at the well. Specifically the wardrobe itself, not the like fuck, but like I just want to know like if that's actually how it works. I'm just curious. Yeah, it's an animation thing. If the new Blender NPR update goes live, can I still use the Goo Engine with the update or not? Yeah, so Goo Engine, so here's the thing that's interesting. Just a little fun fact. Goo engine will still exist in some form, no matter what, most likely. So what I mean by that is like, Goo engine is based off EV Legacy, and we can't really use EV Legacy in the future because it's deprecated. But Goo engine isn't just a shader update. Goo engine has a lot of things to it that we've built outside of the engine that are huge quality of life changes that we personally adore and we use. Like one example is like we have like you know, custom viewport line art thickness. We got like custom view layers that we did for a while. That's actually been implemented to native Blender a couple years ago. We also have like a holdout issue that we fixed. We also have like, and these are things that are all documented in the patch notes on Patreon. We also have some, technically the F-curve thing is being implemented to native Blender right now as well. And generally speaking, we try to implement as much as we can, but there's always things that are not. We have some things like, oh God, what was it? Like, did I say viewport line art thickness already? We did. Oh, the continuous trackball mode. So the continuous trackball is a special type of gizmo translation that, or gizmo transformation that allows you to rotate a gizmo more similarly to Maya and less like Blender. The big difference between continuous trackball manipulation and Blender's default manipulation is that Blender's default manipulation is screen space primarily. So it's only 2 axes, whereas continuous trackball is more 3 axes based. I'm not going to get too much into it, but that's like a couple of the features that we have in Goo engine that are not related to the shader at all. And so when it comes to the MPR prototype, once that gets updated, we're basically going to create an additional branch of Blender that's internal to us that will have all of these quality of life updates that aren't necessarily worth updating into the master branch. Maybe they're just catered to what we do, or maybe it's just something that we can't implement yet, but we still need to use, right? So we'll have an internal branch of Goo engine that we'll probably still just call it Goo engine. I don't think coming up with a new name is kind of weird. So it's just going to be a custom Goo branch of the MPR branch, whatever that is. And we'll have the actual, even when the MPR goes live, we'll have like just a branch of Blender with the MPR prototype as the base for the shaders, but we'll still have all the things that we like to use. So that'll be available for you guys on Patreon regardless. It just, the shaders themselves will be implemented into Blender, right? So that is the state of how things will be. So the question being like, can I still use Goo engine? Like, yes, like technically. Now the nodes will not be there. So the nodes will be totally different because the MPR solution is built on EV Next, and EV Next cannot use the same nodes that we use for Goo engine. Now, can we have some presets and can we have some things in the MPR tree that can help out with that? Also, whether or not the MPR tree will exist in its current state is also a big question mark. We're mostly just prototyping it right now, but regardless, will we have the same nodes? That's yet to be seen. So the design will probably be different enough from Goo engine where it's not going to look and feel exactly like Goo engine, but it'll be built on a different engine anyway, so that makes sense, right? So the solution will be slightly different. Is Shift A in Node Wrangler working again yet? I thought it was always working. Oh, speaking of which, there's one thing that we have in Goo engine that isn't in like native Blender is accelerator keys. So like accelerator keys is currently deprecated. Like they took it out because they have type to search instead. I'm not a big fan of that personally. I work a lot faster with accelerator keys. So I have a lot of these like add menus memorized in terms of what, like, you know, first letter, whatever it is that you press to like get to the thing to navigate the menus. And that's much faster for me than typing it because you have to type way more letters oftentimes, at least different ones. And you have to take your hand off the mouse and all these things. I don't like that. So we have an option in Goo engine that allows you to turn on accelerator keys, or at least turn off the type to search function, which is nice because you can still search if you just press spacebar or press S, I think it was. So those are the kinds of things that we added. I'm rambling on for too long. Let's get back to the wardrobe, shall we? Shift S. I don't know what Shift S does actually. Yeah. I'm really excited to dig into Goo engine. Hey, let's go. Let's go. I can send a link of Malika up close. Yeah, sure, if you have that, Malik, that'd be awesome. Yeah, because we want to see her up close. That is for scientific reasons. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I see. Yep. What zipper are we analyzing? So apparently we're analyzing this zipper. This zipper apparently goes all the way around. And this is our proof, as we now have, is what we were searching for in the middle of conversation as the raid started. And the back, yep, that's a zipper. That's a zipper. So much so that not only does the zipper go all the way up here, But there's even more zipper up there? Oh, this is also like a zipper thing. Like that's a zipper handle in the back. So she just opens that. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's a double-sided zipper. Yeah. Which now I'm curious what it looks like under her hair. That's honestly really cool character design. I think it's a badass character design. Is it also like it's hot. It's pretty hot. But functionally, this is impossible. Like there's no way that this would ever work in real life. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Dude, like how would you even like if she just like moves and like would that not just unzip itself? I mean, would these not just unzip itself with how much her boobs are moving in the animation? Like hypothetically, like it would absolutely unzip itself. I'm just saying. You can decide if it's number 1 or 2. You got, that's gross. Well, there you go. Very, very good information to know for sure. Now that we know that, we can rest easy. We can rest easy. And that's what we're going to do. We're resting. Resting easy now. Oh, I haven't seen this yet. I haven't seen the trailer. I kind of want to watch the trailer. Should I watch the trailer or should I watch the X-Belong fight? What do you guys think? Well, let's watch the X-Belong fight just because you guys said it had some choreo, right? You guys said it had some choreo? It's 12 minutes. Guys, it's already been 3 hours. Guys, it's already been 3 hours. Trailer is High School Musical. Oh, what? Interesting. Did not expect that at all. Oh, the fight itself is 3 minutes? Wait, the fight itself is 3. Why is this 13 minutes then? Or 12? Why is it 12 minutes? How is the fight 3 minutes? Oh, this one's only 8 minutes for some reason. It's interesting. Oh, talking? Oh, well, that's okay. That's fair. Let me just look up verse X-Belong. Oh, it's only 4 minutes. Okay. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, we could do that. I'm sure this won't expand to an hour-long commentary. All right, here we go. Oh my God, Lumine's a guy now. That's crazy. Here, take this. Oh, it's Japanese. His clothes. His clothes are gone. Yo, this feels like I don't want to say what this feels like a reference to, but like anyway, it's a stretch. It's a stretch. It's good. It's good. Okay. Yo, holy shit, the missiles! Oh my God. That's so cool, dude. The low focal length. This. Wait, where have I seen this before? Did we wait? Is this not like? Wait, is this not like the same frame as like the Hersher finale? Yeah, Kiana, Honkai Impact 3, right? This is totally Kiana. This gives me very heavy Kiana vibes. Anyway, Evangelion. I mean, this is a very common. To be fair, it's a very common post, but it's like, yeah, that's cute. Starlight Knight and Zenless. Oh, interesting. I don't know if I've seen that one yet. There's so much Zenless stuff, dude. Did he? Whoa, dude, the movement is so cool, actually. Holy shit. Oh, wow. It looks like he's jumping off the air. It actually gives like this feeling that he has like either something to jump off of or he has like wings on his feet, if you know what I mean. Could also remind you of Genos when he was fighting Saitama. That's the one. That's look. I'm just That's the one I was thinking of. But dude, the smears on this. Whoa, interesting. They actually have like. I wonder if this is being procedurally generated, but the color sampling is very fascinating here. It feels like it's probably manually colored. Like they just chose like red and blue because of the. Yeah, that's probably what it is. It would be really cool if they had dynamic color sampling. That would be awesome. I would love that. Applesauce. Hey, thanks for following. What's up? Ooh. Actually, I'm really curious about this frame. Did the kick have a just close up of the foot? Because I thought I saw it subconsciously. There's a smear frame here and then foot. Yeah, there we go. That's cool. So this is a really cool effect. I feel like animation gets away with this really well especially compared to live action. Live action should really do this more, I feel like, because they have so many tricks with the camera to like fake fights and stuff anyway. So they should really like lean into what anime's already done in a lot of cases, where they do like just like a simple implied contact. Boom, it's literally just a close up of the foot, and then like the force afterwards. That feels good. That's so good. What? Oh, we have an ad break. We have an ad break. Hang on. We have an ad break. Oh. That fire is so pretty, dude. Oh my god, Lil Wizard, thanks for the prime. Yay! Guys, don't forget, if you don't like Bezos, you probably don't have prime, but hey. We have an ad break. But if you don't want to see ads, you could always do a prime sub. Don't forget about prime. Dude, this fire is so pretty. This fire is so pretty. Yo, iCool69 Monster. Thanks so much for following. Did you ever watch Casshern Sins? Old show, but the fight scenes come to mind. I have not, actually. How old are we talking about? It's taking so long. By the time Genshin is finished, we'll have rid of. I mean, yeah, it's taken a while, to be honest. 2005. Casshern Sins. Hang on, I'm curious about this now. I was watching anime around that. Well, actually, I know. Actually, I started watching anime closer to like 2008. But I do recognize this character. Damn. Is this like a? Feels like a Super Sentai kind of. Yeah, a little bit. That's cool. Damn, the fight scenes would go so hard. Is this a clamp property? Because those proportions, man. This feels like a clamp property. Am I crazy? Oh, it's not. It's Funimation. Wait, no, sorry, it's Madhouse. Well, it looks like it. It just reminds me of Code Geass. Code Geass is clamp, technically, and my god. Maybe it was just the 2000s era. I don't know. But, like, that's wild. Tatsunoko. The character design was the guy who did Princess Tutu. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, back to the fire. UFO Table's working on 3 Demon Slayer movies? What? 3? Wait, are those the finale movies? Wait, is Demon Slayer going to end with 3 movies? That's crazy. I haven't been keeping up. I've read Demon Slayer. I don't know where the anime is at right now, but I know that we've already seen Kokushibo. And Kokushibo's badass. I love Kokushibo's. Kokushibo. Anyway, that guy. It's going to be a trilogy movie for fun. And that's fair, honestly. That's probably the best way to do it. I feel like the manga ending was a little rushed in Demon Slayer. So I think, honestly, 3 movies would be pretty fun. Princess Tutu, it was Heart Catch. Oh, that's fair. I haven't watched that one. I haven't seen Princess Tutu either, to be clear, but I've seen clips. Yeah, you read the anime so much better. The anime is a lot better, yeah, but it's like it's weird because like the animation's so good that it's like, but I feel I don't know, the rest of it, the story's like I already get all of it, so it's like I feel like I just watched the fights pretty much for the most part for Demon Slayer, but I haven't watched a lot of the fights because I want to watch them with you guys. So I haven't been able to watch them. We'll probably watch the Demon Slayer fights at some point, actually, to be completely honest. I would love to watch them on stream with you guys because they are gorgeous. I think the last one I honestly saw was a long time ago. It was the Hashira of Sound. The Sound Hashira Uzui, yeah, Uzui's fight was amazing. That was actually a long time ago. So I think there's been quite a few fights since then that I would love to watch with you guys. I could be wrong though. Maybe. No, this should be quite a few, right? Crazy. I don't know how far they are. But the Uzui fight was gorgeous. It was so good. Oh, there's the I actually didn't watch the Tanjiro fight with Sash Girl. I forget Sash Girl's name, but the Tanjiro the three protagonists versus the Upper Moon 4. That one was really good too, but I didn't watch the whole thing because I wanted to watch it with you guys at some point. So that one I would love to watch together with you guys as well. Yeah. The pace for Katrin since his diet, is glacial. That's fair. Should have been 12 episodes, turned 24, seemingly for the pacing, but they straight up ran out of budget in the process. Oof, that's rough. Yeah. Season 3 went up to the entrance to Infinity Castle. So yeah, there's some cool fights with Pink Hair Girl and kind of cool fight with Miss Boy. Okay, cool, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, Miss Boy had a fight. I remember them. Yeah, I remember those fights. Cool. I watched that fight in cinema and holy shit, it was nuts. Did they have a movie for the Red Light District? I didn't realize. Did I just miss that one? Probably. I've been a little bit behind on Demon Slayer. But yeah, someone mentioned the anime is what makes Demon Slayer good. I totally agree. The animation that UFO Table put into Demon Slayer is legitimately what sets it apart. Like, Demon Slayer as a story is decent. It's good. I mean, I read the whole thing. It was engaging enough for that, for sure. But like, the fight scenes in the manga are not like great. They're okay. The fight scenes in the manga are not anything like the ones in the anime. Like, they're pretty like matter of fact. Like, they just kind of tell you what happens. It's like there's like these big panels that sort of show you things. There's not a lot of low focal length shots. There's not a lot of like use of Z space. It's very like kind of flat, and like that's fine. That's the artist's style and what they're comfortable with, and it makes sense. In a storytelling perspective, it's like fine. But like, man, does UFO Table bring it to the next level? There's so much 3D in Demon Slayer fights I would love to talk about. Like, there's just so much goodness in Demon Slayer. Dude, I could probably talk about the goddamn explosion, because the castle explosion that people are talking about, the VFX one, it's not even 2D, guys. It's like mostly 3D. It's insane. I think Corridor actually just reacted to that episode. I mean, it's really, really cool. They've broke boundaries on like where CG begins and ends in a lot of cases, which is awesome. But they definitely go for the more realistic look, which is cool. UFO Table built the whole fight scene from scratch, and they have a lot of room to play. Yeah, pretty much like that. It seems like they do a lot of the fights from scratch because the fights are pretty much original, more or less. Anyway, back to the fire. This fire is a real fire sim. That is really cool. So this is a volumetric fire sim, which you don't see very often with NPR stuff, which is really cool. Ironically, just like we were talking about earlier, like technically speaking, Demon Slayer does it. Our UFO Table does volumetric fire sims quite a bit, but like it's relatively rare in like anime style stuff. But that's a real volumetric fire sim because you can tell how it moves and everything. It actually has 3D space to it. It has that Fresnel to it. It has all these things here that separate it from each other in depth. Really, really cool and really dynamic. And it falls. Holy shit! What? That is so cool. Oh my god. The fiery impact frame. So this is a really oh dude, this is literally a blend of two mediums. This is awesome. So this is actually a 3D volumetric fire simulation that has an impact frame of a 2D fire. Like that's man, that's really cool. It's interesting how well it blends together, because it's like it's not the same at all, and yet it gives the same vibe. It's like, whoa, what? That's crazy. But dude, the fire falling is such a nice touch. I can see why they used the 3D fire for that, because it needs that, and they really made that scene specifically to work with the 3D fire. Man, bro just holds it. It's crazy. Oh my god, he did the thing. Interesting. Wait a minute. Gauntlets. I've animated the shot with gauntlets before. So cool. Oh, the focal length, bro. Oh my god, the revolving low focal length shots. Oh, eye candy, dude. That's cool. This is the movement, bro. Wait, did they just suddenly go to mixed frames? Hold up. No, I didn't imagine. That was mixed frames for sure. Dude, that's such a cute thing that they did. They have the force field so that he stops the flame from going out. That's so cool. I did not work on this, Chocobo. That's misinformation. Punchy punchy. Oh, it went out anyway. The fuck? Wait, that's not good. That seems reasonable. Is there another fight? Wait, so is X-Belanc like, is this an Abyss mimic of X-Belanc right now? Oh, that's it? Okay, fair enough. This is just story. Fair enough. Okay, cool. He's possessing a kid to talk to her. Yo, that's just a random kid? Oh, this is the actual dude? That's crazy. Damn, that's badass. Holy shit. I just love the idea that, like, they can just change direction anytime. Like, look at this. And every time they do, they have these smear frames that are manually placed behind them. Like, look at that. That's pretty, dude. That's really cool. I mean, it feels really good. But keep in mind, these are manually placed smear frames. Like, they're not, these are not procedurally, this is not mesh trails. Every single frame where these smears appear are being done by hand, which is really cool. It almost looks like it's coming at camera too right here. This is really awesome. Like, it actually overlaps the character a bit. It might, I don't think it is, but I think it looks similar to that. What is the idea behind a nose for a stylized medium? Because an animation is a stroke. Noses are hard, bro. Noses are very hard. Noses specifically, the whole idea behind them is to really capture the anatomy of the face. The anatomy of the face is very specific in how we understand it as humans. So if it's in the slightly wrong spot, it will look wrong. And you'll learn about this most clearly if you try to draw an anime face yourself. Like, if you draw an anime face, right, and you're just like here's the head or whatever, and like here's like the cheek, like here's the jawline, and like you have like the proportions, right? And if you want to try to draw a nose, like you can draw the face or whatever, but like if you draw the nose in a slightly wrong position, like that don't look, it doesn't, that's not that, like, even if you draw it here, that's wrong. It doesn't feel right. Like, it looks caved in, right? Like, the mouth is exactly the same. The mouth is has a lot more leeway because it's more flexible, but the nose is very specific. And so it's really just about understanding, like, in anatomy, like, where exactly is the nose supposed to be. Generally speaking, it casts like a line like a little bit higher, a little bit closer to the that kind of deal, right? Like, it has a little bit of that geometry to it. And so when you draw the line, you kind of have to understand where that 3D geometry is supposed to be. And you have to imply that as best as you can. Now, in 3D, if you're trying to do the same thing, you have a lot of tricks that you can do because you have a nose that's usually already there in some degree in 3D. And that helps. But generally speaking, you can decide whether you want to do something like my nose here. Like, my nose here is basically just like, it's just the tip of the nose, right? It's just the tip of the nose that's being drawn. You actually shouldn't see it when I look forward. I'm going to change that in the future. But like, in theory, you should see the nose like only from the side and things like that. This is just an extension of the geometry that exists already. For line art solutions like in Blender and stuff like that, you would have something that would draw the silhouette of the nose instead. That's a little bit more accurate. Like mine, this is not the most accurate nose that I could do, but there's different ways you can do it. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. Generally speaking, you just want to make sure that it follows the anatomy. That's the most important thing. And then from there on, try to simplify it, of course. But you just got to make sure having a good understanding of anatomy helps a lot. Cool. Anyway, what's the score? Very good question. Let's see. We have the visuals, we have the directing, and then we have the animation. So this one, honestly, story-wise, I have no idea what's going on, but it looks cool. I will say, for one thing, that this first kick, this isn't as strong of a pose as I would like for the very first kick. Like, this one should be more flexed, like, realistically. If you want her to feel a lot more, like, powerful here, or a lot more, like she's exerting herself, use blue instead. Ideally, her leg is, like, pretty far flexed, and you get something more like this, right? Like, this would feel a little bit more powerful, because it looks like she's trying harder. You could also have her arm like more like this. Ideally something like that. Like, it would twist her body a bit more, right? So if you did something like that, you might feel something a little bit more like desperate, a little bit more like she's exerting her full force, instead of something like this, which feels a little bit more casual, right? She's not really swinging her leg as far as she could. So that's a good example where I think it could be improved. It's not exactly what they're going for, to be fair, because she's coming in from this direction, and you want to emphasize that, and that's fine. But there's, there's other kicks that could suit that better, if I'm being completely honest. So this kick decision isn't going to give the greatest pose possible. So there's some balancing that they're doing there for sure. But as a general rule of thumb, this pose could be exaggerated a bit more. So that's one thing for the animation. I think it's like that beginning was a little bit. Could be a little bit better, but that's gorgeous. The camera, that's gorgeous. My God, the camera and the choreography are amazing. Overall, like, the way they move is so unique. Like, they're not just flying through the air, but they are like, they're darting through the air. They're really darting through the air, which is a cool look, and we haven't seen really much of that in Genshin yet. And this is just badass. I don't know, man. That's so cool. I love that moment a lot. And he just eats it. Crazy.
疲れ切って絶望したりはしないのかな。しないさ。そんな暇ないからな。
Yeah. So this choreo bit is crazy too. This is like this is one shot, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, there's a cut. Still one shot. Still one shot. That's crazy. So it was like 2 shots that whole sequence. And this is another 1-shot take. So they're doing like really long takes here, like really long takes. So for that last bit, they flexed a lot on the animation, the visuals. I mean, I did like that a lot. It was really cool. But yeah, I would say the choreo at the end... Oh, there's an ad break. The choreo at the end could be a little bit... It could... I think that it needed a bit more stakes is the main thing. Yeah. I also love the pose she did when she flies back and grips the ground. Where is that? Let me see. I think it's here, right? Yeah, that's a good one. At the end here, let me see. Oh yeah, that's a good pose right there. That's a good pose. That is a really cool pose. I like that a lot. Yeah. But so yes, so what I think the most interesting thing about this is the animation. We got 10 seconds for the ad break. Hang on. Since you mentioned continuous shots, have you seen Warframe cinematic? I have not actually, no. Yeah. Anyway, welcome back. Okay, so one thing that I'll say is this whole last fight, this whole sequence is really, really cool. It's really well done. It's gorgeous. The animation and choreography is insane. But what it's missing actually is stakes. Nothing is really changing during the fight. I'm not seeing an immediate, like, oh, like this person's winning, now this person's winning, now this person's winning, now this person's winning. It's so stalemate that it feels stale. Like there is a little bit of like lack of spectacle after the first 10 punches, right? So that's one thing that I kind of wish that there was a little bit more of like a back and forth on. It can still be a stalemate at the end, but having a little bit more of like, oh, like this person like barely dodges or this person, whatever, like having some slower moments here and there to help the story have some more impact can help these kinds of fights flow a little bit better. But that being said, the animation is gorgeous. The visuals are gorgeous. So overall, I would say from an animation perspective, it's really, really good. It's not perfect, but it is really, really good. So I would give it a pretty solid A. I think the animation being an A makes a lot of sense. It is good for sure. The choreography at the end especially makes up for a lot of that. The beginning has some fumbles, but that's okay. And then the visuals, I would give it like a B+. Like in-game visuals are always going to be like ranked lower than like, you know, pre-rendered stuff. So like that's just how it is going to be. That's how it's going to be with in-engine stuff. This fight scene is closer to a B+. I do think that the directing is where it kind of gets closer to like honestly, I'd say the directing for this is probably a B+ as well. It's not giving enough stakes for me to really care too much about what's going on in the fight itself. So it feels like a lot of the animation falls flat a little bit. That being said, everything's really, really well done. It's just things are not going to make the biggest impact as they possibly could. So that's my opinion on this one. I feel like what's more interesting is actually the Gosoyoth, the Gosoyoth ranking, which I haven't done yet. Overall, is it an A-? I think overall, yeah, I think probably it is an A-. Yeah, it realistically is closer to a B+ just because the directing takes a little bit more weight. So I would actually give it a B+ overall, but it'd be like a B++. It's like it's veers towards the A- mark, but it's just not quite there yet because the directing does take a little bit of a fall on making the importance of each punch really land. But that's fine. I mean, I know that the point of the directing is ultimately to make a stalemate, so it makes sense. And it is gorgeous. Like the animation is really, really good. But yeah. That's what I would give it probably. The Gosoyoth animation is really, really good too, to be honest. And I'm really curious about giving that one more of a deep dive on the thoughts there. Which one did I watch last time? I guess it was this one. Was it that one or was it this one? It's gotta be this one. Surely. Oh god, I forgot about this opening. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh my god. Oh. So to be clear, that whole shark thing at the beginning was actually the Traveler. Dude, the opening is just, oh my god, that's holy S tier. That's, my god. Yeah. I could go on, I could gush about this. Holy shit. So that's actually the Traveler. I didn't realize the Traveler could turn into a shark thing. And now you can transform the dragons? Well, that's cool. I want to play Gadget where I can turn into dragons. Oh my god. Okay. So, oh, dude, we're gonna watch it again. We gotta talk about this. Dude, just like the Z space usage is so good. And this is one take. So then you go directly from that to an Eternal Circus. Like, that is just so much packed into one shot. It's insane. It is so good. And then it goes into this with the impact frames. Oh my god. The Obari punch as well with the beautiful explosions, which I adore, by the way. Impact frames on this pre-punch as well. Like, the red. Oh my god. The slight coloration of these. Which, by the way, this is actually 3D. So this is a 3D impact frame. Now, it doesn't mean that it's being fully done in 3D, but it does look like a shader to me. So I'm guessing that it's primarily 3D. So it doesn't actually have too much hand-drawn stuff on it. So like this cross-hatching and stuff like that looks more like a shader than it does like 2D drawn frames. Granted, it could still be 2D, but it feels like more like a shader, more likely to be a shader. Like this feels like a pretty strong Fresnel cross-hatching shader, so you can calculate most of these things. And this is just from experience of understanding like how approximately Fresnel and procedural stuff can look like. This is of course hand-drawn, but it's got some post-processing on it. Gorgeous, dude.
If you so yearn for the agony of death, then bow down to its true appearance.
Oh, cool, dude. Oh my god, this is so cool. The sword. I'm captivated. Sorry, I'm not supposed to be watching this twice. I'm captivated. Oh, the impact frames, bro. Oh my god.
You who traverse the stars, fear not. Natlan has...
I love how the big bad guys, when they wake up, they're like, and now to show you my true power, I will destroy this mountain. And like the good guys are just like standing there completely unharmed. And it's like, bro, you had the element of surprise. Like they literally didn't know. They literally didn't know what you could do, and you had the element of surprise, and you could have cut them in half, and you cut the mountain in half. That doesn't tell me that you're strong. That just tells me you have bad aim. Okay, just saying. Anyway, a dragon using a sword? Yeah, 2 swords apparently.
placed its trust in you.
They're like right next to you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Descender, ignite your fire. The hope that burns
It's time for
within.
pyro. So cool. Okay, fight. It's time for the Pledge of Allegiance, boys.
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation. Anyway. Yo, they just singing. Okay. Okay. This is when they get the badass torch. Got some gameplay, got some power friendship, got some gameplay, got some power friendship. Here we go. 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 This is it. That one has good music. That's fair. Oh, impact, bro. Oh, God. The screen wipe, too. Oh, my God. Oh, dude. Oh, my God. I didn't even get to talk about this as much as I would like to. Dude, look at this, guys. So not only, first of all, camera looking up, very cool, right? Camera looking up is a nice power move. But, like, look at this right here. This right here is straight up, first of all, impact frame. Love it. Love to see it. This is so cool because they're using the sword as a jet engine. Like, what? That is so cool. So they're literally preempting and they're anticipating the movement for the viewer that they're going to burst forward opposite of this jet engine. So that's like the representation of that energy, which is really, really cool. And it feels so good. And that's what they literally do. They just burst into him. And like, it's got that gorgeous, gorgeous like rocket trail. This gorgeous, like basically it feels like a comet, like accelerating into the thing. And not to mention, look at this. It literally bursts through the rock. Like that's gorgeous. Look at all the rock flying off too. Like it's physically bursting through the pillar. That's so cool, dude. And then they cut the guy. Which I'm curious if the impact frames give a little bit of a hint on what they're cutting, because it's a little bit dark otherwise. Yeah. It's so pretty, dude. It's so pretty. Look at that. It's the dragon. It's the dragon. Hey, Mariette. Hey, thanks for following. It's the dragon. It's the shape of the dragon. It's being cut. Gorgeous. Kaiba! Sorry. Look at those particle systems. I love it. What a pretty hand. Really well animated hand. The sword's gone. Oh. Hurts me every time.
There's a faster way.
Use the bike. Dude, can we just appreciate this bike shot? Holy shit. Look at the camera work on this. The camera work on this is insane. This is one take. Look. That's crazy. Huge wide shot.
Hop on.
I actually love this. I love this aspect right here. Look at the cuts that they do for the inserts is really masterful. So they do this as she comes down. Right when the foot lands. Look at that. There's even smears on the foot. There's even smears on the foot. That's crazy. And then they cut to another shot of her foot landing. That's, dude, like, bro, that's such a great cut. Feels really impactful. Feels really strong. Notice the Dutch angle as well. Stronger diagonal lines of action. You have more foot to work with when you have a diagonal. So you get more energy. And then she has just like the badass, like, sunglasses flick. Like, how is that not cool? That is so cool.
Hop on.
Now this admittedly was a little confusing because I had no idea that this was a helmet. I thought it was a helmet shaped shoulder pad because it looks like it's part of her design in this particular instance, even though if you're familiar with the design, obviously that wouldn't be the case. But I immediately had no idea that she was holding this thing. Now you can technically see behind me that there's 4 fingers here, but you can't really see those fingers. So I kind of wish that they had like a little bit more of an animation or something that made this more clear, or they had her like a little bit further away, or I don't know. It's harder to say exactly where to make the hand a bit more obvious, but like giving it a bit more room to breathe so it's not covering up so much of the screen, so that you can kind of see the actual hand holding it would have been ideal for me personally for clarity. Because I didn't get that initially, but it's fine. You get it in the next few scenes, so it's fine. Yeah. And then the letterboxing at the end is just icing on the cake, dude. Right here. Oh, dude, the letterboxing is happening as early as this. Yo, look, some of the sparks are coming out of the letterbox. That's so pretty, dude. So they're preempting this. Like they're setting up like, oh yeah, this letterbox is going to break. Be ready. But like subconsciously, you don't even notice it. Like you feel it, but you don't notice it. It's really cool. That's so cool, dude. Beautiful. So pretty, so pretty. Anyway, and then we have the compression shot. We can't skip the compression shot. No, siree. Anyway, so after refreshing some of my memory, ranking it, I mean, if I were to give it a score, probably its grade would be, let's see, we got directing, visuals, and animation. So animation, there's not actually, I mean, there's not a whole lot of choreography. So animation wise, it's solid. It's really, really good. But keep in mind, a lot of the animation is in the effects for this in particular, other than the motorcycle at the end, of course. But it's mostly pretty simple animation, but the animation is solid. I do have to give the animation like a pretty, I would give it like an A, primarily because it's not like amazing animation in that it's like breaking barriers, but it is really, really, really good. Oh, hang on. Just kidding. The beginning is so good it gets an S. Sorry. I forgot that this literally is S tier animation. Like that right there, this is S tier animation. So this is an S tier, absolutely. Later on in the second half, it gets a lot less S tier, but still this right here, absolutely 100% S tier. This is perfection. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry, this is absolute perfection. So that's gorgeous. The whole first half is gorgeous. And then as soon as we get to this area, it starts to like slow down. So I would say, honestly, overall, I think the animation deserves a pretty solid S. I would give it an S overall. Yeah, animation is an S. It's, my God, animation is an S. So the animation at the beginning is incredible. There is like these Nakamura shots combined with the Itano Circus, combined with Nobari Punch, all in the same take, which is insane. If you guys don't know what those are, they're all incredibly masterful styles of shots and animation techniques that have been used for decades in anime. So it's got this anime feel to it that feels gorgeous and perfectly executed, all in the same shot with impact frames. So with that in mind, we have an S tier for animation. We have, the animation is definitely an S for sure. Absolutely gorgeous. The visuals have a lot to do with like the rendering style and the effects and stuff like that. Overall, what do the visuals feel like? I think the visuals get a pretty solid score, mostly because of the impact frames. The impact frames are some of the most gorgeous I've seen in a while. They do a lot with the impact frames, especially with the fire and the sword and the explosions. All of these contacts are getting like the time that they need for the impacts to really land. We have an ad break, but I'm gonna keep going anyway. Well, actually, hang on. I should wait. There's only a minute. I got a minute to spare. I got a minute. It's fine. But yeah, the impact frames are really good. We are getting S tier for animation, absolutely. But we still got directing and we got visuals. Goo, what would you upgrade in the PC for faster, smoother viewport playback? Honestly, probably GPU. I don't think CPU. Like CPU should definitely be really good. You should absolutely get a better CPU if you can. That'll help a lot. But GPU makes, I think, the biggest difference most of the time. Depending on how bad your CPU is, to be fair. But those are the main two things. I assume you can hear me, Tropicalil, by the way. Because we got an ad break going on. But hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, you need to check your GPU and CPU so it won't bottleneck each other. That's very true. Yeah. And generally speaking, you want to make sure that like, I can't say for sure anymore, but I think Intel isn't really that good anymore. There's like certain aspects of Intel that are pretty bad. So AMD is definitely going to be good. Oh, the ad stopped just in time. Perfect. Beautiful. Speaking of which, we got 4 seconds till the last one. So, where was I? So, basically, so animation gets an S tier, which is great. It's really, really good. Visuals, the visuals are gorgeous. Now, it is going to be an in-engine rendered cinematic. What do I call this? Like it's using the in-game graphics. So it's going to be like an in-engine rendered cinematic. It's not going to be pre-rendered. It's not going to be as pretty as those like custom models that they make for other for other games and stuff. But despite all of that, they have gorgeous effects. The effects have a combination of like 3D effects, procedural effects, 2D hand-drawn effects, beautiful particle systems that are happening everywhere. The visuals are honestly a masterclass, in my opinion. This is clearly the climax of Natlan's story, in my opinion. From what I can gather, it feels like the climax of Natlan's story. So they have beautiful impact frames. They have beautiful effects. I mean, look at the fire on this. Look how many colors there are, right? So the colors are really masterful. I'm calm. It's fine. I think the visuals deserve a very high score, but they still can't compete with like the best of the best of the best that we've seen in the past. especially with these pre-rendered cinematics. So compared to that, we can't give it an S. But I would probably give the visuals here an S-. Legitimately, they deserve a lot of respect because of how much custom stuff was made for it. Even so, in-game stuff isn't necessarily like going to look prettier all the time compared to like pre-rendered stuff, but it's still difficult to do, and it still requires a mastery of the craft. So I do think with the combination of things that they've done here, with the style of the effects and the style of the impact frames, I would give the visuals an S-, which is pretty rare for in-game stuff in my experience. Directing. Now, directing is interesting because, like, directing, generally speaking, it was quite long, and I did have to ask a few questions. But Ikiri, hey, thanks for following. Directing, I think, really comes down to how much you feel the fight itself ebb and flow. And there's definitely a bit of that. I feel like, especially at the end there, when they finally defeat the guy with the power of friendship, there's a very, very good climactic feeling of victory. And that is going to speak volumes on how the directing has really helped with how that feels. Because all of that comes not from the choreography, not from the animation, but from shots like this, where you get to see the characters come together in an emotional climax, winning in a way that they've earned rather than something that they've simply done. These are the shots that really make the story work. And that is a directing style. So I would give the directing, honestly, it's really good. It's really good. Does it properly convey the power of friendship message that they're really trying to sell here? Absolutely, I think it is. They have a lot of really cool shots, a lot of fun shots. Is it the best directing I've ever seen? I don't know if I can say that. There's not a whole lot of crazy creativity to it, but I do think that what they did was solid. It was really, really good. I give the directing an A+. It is a very, very solid directing style. They did what they had to do. They brought the emotional moments to a climax. I think it gets an A+. The directing is an A+. If it was a little bit more creative with certain things, I think it would definitely get an S, because it does have good climactic, ups and downs. And it does have a really good synergy with the animation, which I like a lot. But, it's still relatively cut and dry compared to like other things that I've seen from an artistic perspective, but it does tell the story properly. Yeah, I get an A+. So overall, I would say this particular animation impresses me quite a bit. I give it an S- as a whole. I give it, because honestly, the animation is good. I would say what impresses me the most is the effects. The effects are absolutely gorgeous. They stood out to me as like the impact frames are amazing, combined with the animation, and combined with directing. But like, yeah, it's something that I think they've outdone themselves a little bit with this last patch. So, good job, guys. Good job, animators. Now, off the record, the compression at the very end of this, the boob compression could use a little bit of. Anyway, I swear Hoyo has a lot of experience working with fire characters. Yeah, true. Yeah, Himiko, Kiana, Namabuika. It's very true. Has Dillon react to the HSR 3.0 trailer? I have not, as far as I know, Shinataku. There's is there when was the 3.0 trailer released? I think it was recent, like this month, right? I might check it out, maybe, but not today. It's been 3.5 hours. I need to go to sleep. The zipper could bring down a little bit for realism. Just say true. You're not wrong. I'm not including this shot in the score. Also, the letterboxing should be honorable mention for the visuals, by the way. Like this, like from a visuals perspective, this is a really cool moment. Like this is really, really cool. I feel like it elevates it so much. So they're doing a lot of cool things from a creative standpoint on the visual side that really pulls things together. And again, from the directing standpoint, it actually it emphasizes a lot of these emotional moments really well. The animation and the effects, they all come together with the directing and they work in tandem, not against each other. Feels great. Feels really, really good. All right. That's it. That's where we did it. We did it, everybody. That's fun. I think we learned a lot today. I think we learned a lot. We there's a little bit of some sidetracking with breasts, but you know, yeah, who's counting? Who's counting? You know what I mean? Who's counting anyway? We beat Genshin Impact. Now react to more Hoyo animation. More Hoyo animation, please. Yes, obviously. Yeah. Speaking of which, if you guys are not familiar, we will be back on Monday. So Monday we'll be doing a stream where we don't just react to Hoyo stuff. We've been doing that a lot lately. So Monday will probably be something, whatever you guys send me, to be honest. But like, it'd be really cool if we could figure out how to react to anime without getting copyrighted, but we just can't do that yet. But I'm gonna figure that out eventually. Monday's non-Hoyo day, dedicated non-Hoyo day. Yeah, we should probably dedicate at least one day of the week to non-Hoyo, just to make sure it's well balanced. We got to get some of that affirmative action. it's a you know, it's a necessary balance. Let's be real. 1 day per week. Yeah, it's like an allowance, you know. So I'm gonna end the stream, but I want to raid someone before we do, obviously. So I'm thinking I was gonna raid Shira, but Shira's in VR chat and it looks like she's in a scary game. So I feel like she would be maybe a little distracted. Today was fun. I agree. I had a lot of fun with you guys. It's been a while. I mean, yeah, like Vito is sleeping. Anna's sleeping. Why is everyone sleeping? Bruh. It's only 6 a.m. Like, do people not have lives? So no, it's not how people do. Anyway. Oh, Mouse. Oh, wait, Mouse is streaming. Is she actually streaming? Oh, wow. We could raid Mouse. You guys want to raid Mouse? Oh, Pirate Software. That's true. We could. Thor is streaming right now. That's true. Let's raid Mouse. Mouse is playing Subnautica. Why not? Let's do it. If you guys don't know, Mouse, I worked on Mouse's latest music video, Time to Feast. But who knows if she'll remember my name on first sight. But either way, just say hi. Be polite. I will be there for a little bit and then probably go to sleep because that's what I gotta do. That's what important. It's a very important part of the biological process. So I will see you guys there. Be kind. You can say goo raid if you want. I really enjoyed your exercise. Thank you so much. All right, cool. All right, I will see you guys. I'll see you guys on Monday. See you guys on Monday. I love you guys. Bye-bye. See you on Monday. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.